Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Oh, hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd. Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line under the stadium lights. Whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights, crowds go wild, that sound ignites. Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right. Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song. Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive. Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd. Brew Crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold. Hey! Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time. Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike will meet them there under the stadium lights. Fastballs fly through summer nights, home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights, from Three Rivers to PNC nights. Pittsburgh power in the city lights, Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day. Let's go, Bucks! Woo! Black and gold on the field tonight. Another summer night under the lights. The city shining by the riverside, PNC glowing as the sun goes down. Every fan has a story to tell, every seed holds a dream somehow. The bridges stand like they always have, watching generations pass. From April days to October hopes, we're chasing every chance we have. Hear the crowd begin to sing, feel the energy it brings. Raise the Jolly Roger high, let it wave across the sky. Every pitch and every play, Pittsburgh pride won't fade away. Black and gold, we're standing strong, through the highs and all the long nights. We'll be here with Dr. Delay. Raise the Jolly Roger today. With Skenes takes the mound, the crowd comes alive. Fastballs blazing as they fly by. Ashcraft battles with the fearless heart, bringing the fire right from the start. Reynolds keeps the lineup moving along, steady and strong when the game's on the line. O'Neal Cruz can change it with one mighty swing, sending moonshots where the outfielders drink. Brandon Lowe brings power when the moment is big, finding the gaps and delivering jacks. Ryan O'Hearn steps in, ready to fight, helping keep the offense rolling all night. Spencer Harwood strikes through every at-bat with the coolest bat flips. After the fact, Nick Speedy Gonzalez is flying around, turning base hits into extra ground. Connor Griffin's future shines bright, a young bucko chasing the spotlight. The next generation is coming our way, building tomorrow while winning today. While winning today. We've waited through the storms, held on through every year. Still the city fills these stands, still the voices persevere. Through every rebuild, every dream, every season in between, the river keeps rolling, the fans
Welcome, everybody, to another Pirates edition of baseball right here on the Dr. Delay Network. I, of course, am Dr. Delay, bringing you coverage of the Pittsburgh Pirates coming in today with a 38-38 record, taking on, of course, the Colorado Rockies, who are 29-47. Of course, a unfortunate game yesterday for the Pirates. The Pirates were losing the whole game. They would take the lead late, and then they would blow it late. We'll see what is in store for this one as the Pirates look to try to get back over 500. We'll see if they can. I believe they can. What about you guys? Let me know down below if you still have faith in this team. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hopefully all is going well with you. And again, everyone, appreciate you guys for tuning in for this one. But yes, I'm back after a 2-day break. Shouldn't have any more breaks, really, until the All-Star break. And even then, I will try to keep busy, but I don't know what's going to be happening on Wednesday and Thursday of that week. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I'm just kind of rambling now. Here you go. Here's the head-to-head stats for these two clubs. Again, the Pirates, 500. The Rockies, again, well, their season pretty much over, but of course they're looking to just kind of improve a young nucleus that they have. Again, hey, they could put up runs, and that is really not a surprise, of course, playing half the games in Colorado, but they could still put them up away from Colorado. Again, a team that is tied for 12th in runs. Pirates, of course, in 5th. Of course, again, the Pirates offense really solid. Problem, of course, with both of these teams is they allow a lot of runs, and their fielding is also pretty bad. So, again, 22nd for the Pirates. Pardon me, as far as runs allowed. And then for the Rockies, well, dead last, 437. And, of course, they're also dead last in ERA, 5.55 ERA. That is just not good. The Pirates, of course, middle of the pack, though it does feel like at times it's way worse than that as they're at 18th. Again, the fielding just atrocious. Actually, worse fielding than the Rockies. But, of course, again, the team OPS, the offense, really solid, 4th in all of baseball in OPS. We'll look at the standings. This is accurate, by the way, as of 4 hours ago. So there you go. Of course, there have been results that have concluded since then. But, yeah, again, the Pirates 38-38, 4th in the NL Central. The Rockies 29-47. They are last in the NL West. Of course, that didn't stop them from winning yesterday. A little look at the AL. I know that's not really, no one's playing tonight, of course, from the AL. But, of course, we will just, there you go. There's the Yankees again leading AL East. The AL Central led by the Indians. And the AL West led by the Mariners. And then a little look at the NL Wild Card. Again, accurate as of about 4 hours ago. The Cubs actually had just lost. That's when I finished all this stuff. The Cubs and the Diamondbacks tied for that last spot. The Cardinals up a game on the last spot. Again, the Cardinals in a little bit of a slide. The Phillies in a little bit of a slide. Though, of course, I think they're winning based on the last time I checked. And again, the Pirates only a game and a half back. They're still very much in it. I know it's very easy to get mad. And again, I just question what expectations you actually had, because that's just bad. Look at me rhyming. But anyway, again, thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Again, I really do thank you guys for tuning in. Anthony, Christopher, Orville, John, SB, Denny. Max, thank you for the $10 super chat. Let's go Bucks. Let's go, Max. Appreciate you, man. W's in the chat for Max. I see you guys already have done that, so I appreciate that. But again, thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. I think I saw Ricky earlier. Again, everyone. Appreciate you guys. Sam, everyone. But yeah, thank you very much, Trisk. Thank you, of course. I know you're always very positive as always. Starting pitcher for the Rockies is Tomoyuki Sugano. 7-4 record, 4.54 ERA, whip of a 1.34. So, again, kind of an average pitcher, but hey, one of the better pitchers for the Rockies. Again, their ERA 5.55. That ERA, of course, not that number. 4.54 is a whole run less. So he can give the Pirates some fits. And, of course, again, we'll get the 3D up as soon as we can. Starting lineup for the Pirates. Here we go. Real quickly, Spencer Horwitz going to be leading off. He'll be followed by Brandon Lau, Brian Reynolds, Ryan O'Hearn, Nick Gonzalez, Tyler Callahan, Jake Mangum, Jared Triolo, and Henry Davis. What's the weather? It is 83 degrees and sunny in Denver, Colorado. Really beautiful day in Colorado. So, yeah, we got some nice baseball, I think, on our hands tonight. The Rockies, by the way, wearing purple. Should be noted, the Pirates are wearing gray. I know that's kind of normal. The away teams usually wear gray. The home teams wear white or whatever. Pirates usually don't do that. They've been wearing black pretty much the whole time. And yeah, it was announced that again. Paul Skenes, the last time he wore a non-black jersey was last May. So he's trying to figure out something. Maybe it's the uniform. Maybe it's just the same old uniform. Let's change it up. So we're going to see Paul Skenes in gray tonight. That is just kind of rare. And we'll see if he could kind of channel that Cy Young form that we've been missing. And of course, again, we got the the ticker down below. The score bug will be right there. So we are about ready for some baseball as Sugano is ready. Horwitz steps in. Sugano begins his windup. It's a long one. Here is the pitch, and that's going to be popped up. Shallow left field. It's in foul territory. Castro running backwards. Oh, and he didn't make the catch. All right, well, it's going to be a foul ball, so Horwitz gets another life. Looked like for sure it was an easy out, but not quite easy. As, again, the ball just dancing and moving. Not too sure if it's windy. Castro seemed to have overrun it, and then, of course, at the last second had to back up. So Horwitz batting .277, OPS of .837, 9 home runs, 32 RBIs on the season. How's it going, Miss Donna? Sean, how's it going? Yeah, I appreciate that, Jay. Matthew, how's it going? Why did you not last night's game? I was away. I was not home. I was on a mini vacation. But no more vacations for the doc. None whatsoever. So yeah, no more vacations for me. Else I'll make Matthew upset. No, again, I'm back. I'm back for a good bit. 0-1 count to Horwitz as Sugano readies. Again, long windup by Sugano. There is the pitch. That's going to be a four-seam fastball outside. 1-1, on the fastball. How's it going, Brian? Welcome on in. 1-1 count to Horwitz. The pitch. Trying to backdoor him there. Could not get the plate there. 2-1 to Horwitz. 83 on the sweeper. 81 days, by the way, till football season. We are close. It is almost here. Here's the 2-1 as Horwitz sends this to right. This ball's got the distance. This ball is gone. Clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Spencer Horwitz with his 10th home run of the season. And it puts the Pirates with the early lead. 1-0 Buccos. Hoist the cones in the chat. Look at that. Horwitz home run number 10. I believe that is now the 5th Pirate with double-digit home runs. Again, obviously Cruz hasn't played in forever, but when, of course, he comes back. And same with Griffin, who was really swinging a good bat, man. This Pirates team is just going to get better. This Pirates offense is already elite. So Pirates leading 1-0 already. Here's the pitch to Lau. Breaking ball outside, ball one. Sugano trying to, I don't know, kind of like, I don't know, he's kind of posing there, trying to get the call. Kind of like what you do in bowling, just kind of holding that pose. 1-0 count to Lau. The pitch is that's going to be ripped, and that's going to squeeze through between first and second for a base hit. So Lau with the single as the Pirates. Hey, look at that. Looked like a for sure thing that Horwitz will be out on the first pitch. But Castro couldn't make the catch in foul territory, and it leads to a Horwitz home run. And, of course, he always, whenever he hits something really well, he will let you guys know about it as far as just how he admires. And, of course, always looking back at the dugout, seems to really love his teammates. That's downstairs, ball one. This is Brian Reynolds, who is just playing some of the best baseball of his career. He's batting .285, OPS of .878, 10 home runs, 48 RBIs. He has a 25 on-base streak. During that streak, his OPS is .1141, 6 home runs, 16 RBIs. I mean, this guy's pretty much Aaron Judge at the plate. as of late. And that, yes, was for somebody. So that's going to be outside 2-0, missing there on the curveball. Jolted that. Yeah, it was beautiful. Yes'm. Stana liking it. Christopher liking it. Lots of power in the Buccos. Yes, Sean. Very, very impressive offense. Pitching and defense, well, they're just as impressive, though, the other way. The 2-0. And that's in there for a called strike 2-1 to B-Ray. What it do at B, Pringle? I know you're ready for football season. So am I. Rocks have the hitters, not so much pitching. Yeah, it sounds like us. Sounds like the Pirates. Pirates and Rockies, one of the same. That's going to be missing outside 3-1. Missing on the slider at 84 miles per hour. Harper just hit for the cycle. Wow, that's pretty cool. 12-4 Pirates night? Yeah, I don't know about all that. We'll see. We'll see. Fighting Mattingly's. Fighting Mattingly's. Can't speak. They have dropped 2 or 3 in a row. As Reynolds sends this to left center field. He's backing up. He's at the wall. He's at the warning track. Makes the catch for a loud out number 1. And Reynolds is retired. And that'll bring up Ryan O'Hearn. Ryan O'Hearn's batting .284. Trying to mess with this thing real quick. Batting .284, OPS of 812, 11 home runs, 41 RBIs. What's up, how's it going, Burley? Welcome on in. Suganu delivers. That's going to be just outside ball 1 to O'Hearn. Again, a guy that seems to be working his way out of the slump. Same thing with Lau. Lau and O'Hearn were really struggling as of late at the plate. 1-0. Suganu sets and fires. That's going to be chopped, and that is a foul ball. So Lau will have to return to first. Yeah, the Mets are getting wrecked tonight for sure. One and 1 to O'Hearn. Again, a runner on first with 1 out. Again, the Pirates already leading 1-0 thanks to Spencer Horwitz. Sent that ball to the second deck. Suganu fires. That's going to be cut on and fouled. That's going to be a 1-2. Count as 1-2. Pardon me. It's going, Bob. Welcome on in. Don't like beer. Yeah, I've never had a sip of alcohol in my life. Just never really. Never appealed to me. A lot of things just have never really appealed to me. No power in 2 days due to tropical storm in Georgia. Oh, man. Jay, oh, my gosh. Is it Arthur? Are you talking about Arthur? Here's the 1-2. That's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. We had Arthur for a little bit here. Got a lot of rain. There was actually some damage driving through the town. There was a tree that landed on a house. So, yeah, we did have some damage in our neck of the woods as well. Hopefully you guys are okay. That's going to bring up Speedy Gonzalez, batting .293, OPS of 707, 2 home runs, 33 RBIs. The pitch, that's going to be fouled back 0-1 to Speedy Gonzalez. Again, another guy that's been kind of in a slump. And they're showing the fewest strikeouts in 9 innings. Tomoyuki Suganu, he's actually, he's on the top of the list of the bottom, averaging 5.03 strikeouts per 9. That's the lowest in NL, the National League. So that's going to be fouled back 0-2. So a pitch to contact guy, hey, again, so never a bad thing. If you have decent stuff, that's how you do it. Chance prayers, Georgia, yeah, for sure. 0-2. Suganu readies and delivers. That's a breaking ball downstairs. 1-2. No bacon beer never. Fighting on the couch. Nice. Yeah, base those do not score. That's just the way it works. I'm very sorry, Bob. I don't know. I'll be sure to get back to you once I interview the players and ask them what happened. Here's the 1-2. Called strike 3. Struck him out. Backwards K for Gonzalez. But hey, you know, Spencer Horwitz with a leadoff home run. The Pirates leading 1-0 over the Rockies. All right, and here is the starting lineup for the Rockies. It's going to be Jake McCarthy. He'll be leading off for the Rockies. He'll be followed by Willie Castro, TJ Rumfield, Hunter Goodman, Troy Johnston, Cole Carrig, Edward Julian, Ezekiel Tovar, and Sterling Thompson. So there you go. That's the Rockies batting order for the Rocky fans. Well, just again, fans of, well, just sports, just fans of the game. Real thing, probably Burley. Probably. Watch you till BW. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting game there. Yeah, I didn't know about that, Carl. That is a tough way to lose. I hear you though. Sounds like the Pirates. Looks like the Orioles pulled their best impression of the Pirates last night. That's a bummer. But good luck taking on the Dodgers. I'm sure everybody in America is pulling for you guys. Starting pitcher for the Pirates is Paul Skenes, 6-6 record, 2.85 ERA, whip of a .93. And again, this is his first start since last May where he's not wearing a black jersey. It's going to be wearing his traditional, or the traditional, gray jerseys for the Pirates. So it's going to be a little bit awkward. Very, very interesting to just, awkward to look at because I'm just not used to seeing him in anything that's not a black jersey. Speedy Gonzalez had a slowpoke Rodriguez. Now we do have a Rodriguez on the team, but he's not slow, so I can't really Andy Rodriguez. He's average speed guy. But yeah. But anyway, folks, again, if you do enjoy the content, make sure, of course, to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Again, trying to get to 10,000 subscribers by the time this hits 0. It can be done. Will you help me get it done? As that's going to be off the plate, ball one. We're underway here in the bottom of the first. Again, 83 degrees in Denver, Colorado. Pirates leading 1-0. Jake McCarthy batting .288, OPS of .777, 4 home runs, 27 RBIs. As that's going to be fouled back. And it's 101.96 on the fastball. Again, the velocity clearly down. I mean, that's just plain as day. And, of course, a lot of Pirate fans have speculated, well, he's trying to go deeper in games. Well, he's really not. That's the thing. Averaging less innings per game this year. That's upstairs 2-1. Coffee? Yeah, coffee's okay. I'm trying not to drink too much of that. Got kind of relying on that, as that's going to be sent out to right center field. And a diving attempt by Mangum cannot make the catch. And that could be trouble for the Pirates. McCarthy's still going. Oh, and Callahan falls down. And he's going home. Throw to the plate. It's an inside the park home run. So a missed dive by Mangum leads to a inside the parker. Unbelievable. McCarthy he just put on the Jets. And that worked out for him. Not so much by the Pirates. Mangum dove, and then Callahan slips as he's trying to pick up the ball, and that allowed McCarthy to score. So 1-1 just like that. Can the Rockies cover +2? They certainly can. They certainly can. Well, all right. 1-1 in Colorado. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Willie Castro is at the plate batting .282, OPS of .768, 5 home runs, 32 RBIs. I wonder if that's my first inside the Parker that I've called. Not too sure. As that's going to be flared to left. That's going to hook foul. It's 0-2. That is very crazy. That is very crazy. Spaceman, how's it going? Ahoy. Ahoy there. Appreciate you, man, for coming back. He's definitely not. No, I disagree there, Hollywood, but definitely a unfortunate outcome to that. Again, obviously, Cruz would. Not saying Cruz is any better defensively, certainly not, but yeah, Mangum is a guy that's, our fourth outfielder. Here's the 0-2, and that's going to be skied to shallow center. Triolo's making his way to the outfield, and Triolo makes the catch. for out number 1. So 1 out, and that's going to bring up TJ Rumfield. He has done very, very well against the Pirates this year. In 4 games, has 2 home runs, OPS like 1,500, I believe. Batting .278, OPS of 830, 11 homers, and 38 RBIs. Dang it, Pirates, yep. Skenes readies as he begins the windup. Here is the pitch, and that's going to be poked out to right. That's a foul ball. Yeah, I'm very sorry to hear that, Miss Donna. Again, prayers for Miss Donna. Going through a... Yeah, that is tough. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be in there for a called strike. It's 0-2 to Rumfield. Paul Skenes almost guaranteed first inning homer at this point. I guess so. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this guy. Again, you know, after doing the research, revealing it was the players that wanted to change a pitching coach, I mean, yeah, it's easy to play Murphy, as that's going to be inside. Oh, and it hits him in the foot. And Rumfield's going to go on an 0-2 pitch to first. So Skenes loses him. Rumfield is still kind of trying to stretch it out or something, just trying to... He's looking at the dugout. I don't know. It's like he almost wants to come out. And, of course, this camera angle's not really showing nothing. Yeah, clearly hit him in the toe. All right, so a runner on first with 1 out. Hunter Goodman at the plate, batting .247, OPS of 846, 21 homers, 39 RBIs. But again, yeah, the Pirates pitching staff, the players, pardon me, felt like they could get better with a different voice, and they certainly have regressed. So again, just more proof that, hey, you know, you really shouldn't let the players run things. Skenes delivers. That's going to be in there for a called strike, 0-1. Let's see what Skenes does rest of the game. Yep. Let's see here. Hold on. Okay. Appreciate you, AJ. Hold on one sec. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be flown out to right. It's backing up. He's at the wall. Makes the catch as Callahan throws it to second. That is out number 2. Buccos have to take these last 2. They cannot lose a series to the Rockies. I do agree with that, AJ. It is hard to win in baseball, but yes, ideally, yeah, they take 2 of 3 from the Rockies. Appreciate you, AJ. Thank you for your support of the channel. Thank you for the $5 super chat. I really do appreciate it. All right, this is Troy Johnston at the plate. The pitch, and that's just off the plate. Ball 188 on the changeup. Troy Johnston batting .312, OPS of 813, 3 home runs, and 34 RBIs on the season. Here's the 1-0, and that's downstairs 2-0. And a .312 batting average is very impressive stuff. Has played in 69 games. Again, this is not just a guy that's only played a few games. Here's the 2-0. That's in there for a called strike, 2-1. Johnson doesn't like the call, but that was a good pitch on the inside corner. 97 on that fastball. Two and 1 count. Skenes checks on the runner. He readies, rocks, and fires. That's going to be fouled back 2-2. CB, welcome on in. Two and 2 count. Skenes sets. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Woohoo! I guess we'll take the woohoo. But it's 1-1 after the end of 1. We go to the top of the second. It is tied. Do it for the Pirates will be Tyler Callahan, Jake Mangum, and Jared Triolo. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hopefully you guys are having a great evening. I do appreciate you guys for tuning in for this one. Again, sorry about yesterday. I was on a mini vacation Thursday. Got back earlier this afternoon. So Yeah, I'm back, though. Again, no more vacations for me. I did miss you guys. I don't think I would have missed calling the game yesterday because, well, they blew it, but that's just the way it goes. All right, we'll check out. We'll check out the scores across MLB. Of course, there have been games that have already completed today, and there's also games that are happening now. Indians over the Astros, 8-1 at the top of the ninth. The Phillies all over the Mets, 13-3. And of course, well, yeah, the Pirates and Rockies tied. Obviously, 1-1. Final scores from earlier. The Tigers over the White Sox, 4-1. The Reds over the Yankees, 10-2. The Blue Jays over the Cubs, 8-6. Padres over the Rangers, 6-4. Nationals 4, Rays 3, Marlins 6, Giants 3, and the Braves 4, Brewers 3. All right. Get those likes in. Appreciate you, Stack. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, make sure to like it up. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Again, it's just more sports content on your YouTube feed. If you're a sports fan, you're subscribing to Dr. Lay. Thank you guys for the subs. Woo-hoo! We're gained 2 tonight so far. Hopefully many, many more. As again, we're trying to get to 10,000 by the time this hits 0. That is football season. And of course, I'll figure out another noise for that. I know the woohoo's probably been spammed too much. Here's the pitch. That's a breaking ball off the plate. Ball 1. Tyler Callahan at the plate, batting .303. OPS of 1031, 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. How's it going, Craig? Welcome on in. Skenes' job isn't on the line. I don't think it is. Here's the 1-0, as that's going to be ripped foul. 101-90, one of the cutter. Callahan has to do his home run, is all is forgiven. Yep. Enjoy your vacation. Yeah, it was a nice, relaxing time. Can't take vacations like that. I got you, man. Appreciate you, Theo, for tuning in. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm taking another one for a while. The 1-1, that's going to be fouled back 1-2. Yeah, Trisket inside the park home run. 1-2. Suganu readies as he kicks and delivers. That's in the dirt there on the splitter. 2-2. PTSD from first year Little League. That is tough. Let's go, Sean. I hear you, Sean. Yeah, I'm glad to be back. And yes, call them the Indians, call them the Redskins. That is how it goes. 2-2. Suganu delivers as Callahan gets under it and sends it to shallow right. And we'll see who's going to make the catch. Second baseman, right fielder. Second baseman makes the catch. That is Edward Julian for out number 1. All right, one away, and Jake Mangum will step up. He's batting .296, OPS of 694, 1 home run and 12 RBIs on the season. Pittsburgh Steel Town Girl, welcome on in. Wish they were the Indians. Yeah, me too. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be hit to right, and that is going to drop down the right field line. That could be extra base for Mangum. He's running to second. The throw is in, but it's not in time as Mangum with the double. So, hey, that'll work. Again, not a guy that's going to really crush baseballs out of the ballpark, but, hey, he comes across a score. And, well, that could make up for the run. And Mangum, of course, diving effort in center field, could not make the catch. The ball went all the way back to the wall. And then, of course, Callahan coming in. He slips trying to get there. And, well, that allowed McCarthy for an inside the Parker. Here's the pitch. That's pulled back. Ball to 1. Triolo at the plate. Probably the most hated Pirate. I'll mention that every single time that he's at least, stepping up for the first time. Batting .238, OPS of 585. No homers, 8 RBIs. Apparently was 2 for 4 yesterday. I do know that he grounded into a game-ending double play. That is just tough. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 88 on the cutter. Can we trade for a decent... Yeah, I'm sure we will. Trisk manifested that inside Parker. Yeah, I'm trying to tell him that like, the stuff he does impacts the game. I'm telling you, I'm not kidding. He really does. He has a he has an impact on reality with my teams. Russell, welcome on in. Let's go, Buccos. Appreciate you, Troy. Yeah, CB, very, very much so. I can't believe Turkey should be disgraced. Again, calling out, or not calling out, but just very arrogant, saying that they're much better than the competition than losing to said competition. I mean, if the USA said that, I would be so embarrassed to be an American. Here's the 1-2. That's downstairs 2-2. But yeah, very happy. Still expecting to call USA Turkey, and I expect the USA to probably have their backups in because they've already clinched their spot on the top of the group. 2-2. Sagano looks back at second. Mangum again chilling, taking his lead. Here's the pitch to Triolo. That's going to be tapped. Foul. Little dribbler. Mangum will retreat back to second. I don't know what's with the Turkey team players or players just saying they're better than Australia. It's like the I don't know. Again, I'm not an NBA guy, but I heard the quotes about the NBA Finals where the Cleveland Cavaliers coach was saying, "Well, analytically, we're up." And it's like, okay, like you just don't need to say stuff like that. 2-2 to Triolo, the pitch, and that's going to be hit to right. That's going to be a foul ball. Humility is key. Yes, very much so. I was never the guy whenever I played tennis or soccer to really boast. I just kind of like play to the talk. Now, again, if there's a player on the other team that's doing it, trash talking, whatever, then I would respond, but only after, of course, he settled the score, or as far as me doing something great. That is going to be fouled 2-2. I would match the energy, but yeah, never really was boastful. But I completely agree. Humility it's a big thing, just in life in general. Be humble. Humility, I think, is missing in a lot of the world today. 2-2 count. Sagano again looking back at Mangum. Sagano sets, kicks, and deals. That's a breaking ball off the plate. 3-2. Triolo working it full. Appreciate you, Russell, for hanging out. Turkey has it's a pretty bad appearance. They'll probably score against the United States. I guarantee it. 3-2. The pitch. Ground ball to short. Throws to third. Mangum is out. Mangum running on contact, and just unfortunate. Triolo will be safe, of course, via the fielder's choice. Taking a chance again. He's fast, but that was just not going to happen. I mean, it was just too close to third base. Yeah. All right, so Davis will be at the plate. Henry Davis batting .138, OPS of .577, 5 home runs, 17 RBIs. Suganu delivers. That's downstairs, ball one. Triolo swipes second, though, so maybe not all is lost. Again, Triolo can move. Kind of a fast guy, despite his size. Just an athlete. Really, again, the only thing that's missing from Triolo is his bat. I mean, that's really it. I mean, he's a good fielder. Again, has won a gold glove before. He can move. Just his bat is the problem. Here's the 1-0 to Davis as Davis sends this to right center field. The center field is running. He's back at the wall and makes the catch just shy of the wall for out number 3. Davis gives it a good ride, but unfortunately, it falls in a glove. We go to the bottom of the second. 1-1 in Colorado. All right, we'll check out what's coming up for the Rockies. It's going to be Cole Carrick, Edward Julian, and Ezekiel Tovar. And, of course, if my memory serves, we got 4 subs there. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. I definitely need another thing, but yeah, I do appreciate it, though, of course. And I lost one, so there you go. But again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. It happens. I wake up every day, I lose 3 subs. It's like, I need to make it short. It's like, I just want to know. It's like, you like me during the broadcast, you like me after the game. Like, I'll still get subs after. It's like, oh, wow, you did a really good job. Sub to it. And then I wake up and I lose 3 or 4 every day. It's like you wake up in the morning, fresh out of bed, and you just go to my channel and you unsubscribe. It's like, what happened? I genuinely am confused on that. But anyway, again, thank you guys for hanging out for this one. Gold Glove Awards. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. How's it going? Dane, welcome on in. You played for both teams when I was little. Hey, appreciate you, Dane. That's pretty cool, though. You love the woohoo. No, I do, too. It's just I need one for the sub. Okay, we got 2 back. Thank you, guys. All right, well, I'll tell you what. This is what we'll do. I do have, I believe, last time I checked, I have... Okay, so I can gift 5 memberships. Okay, well, thank you, guys. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, this is good. This is a good night to give the memberships. All right, so let me know who wants a membership. Let me know down below. Again, I don't know if that actually impacts it at all, but I don't think it hurts. So let me know down below who wants a membership, a free membership. 30 days, you get custom emojis unique to this channel. Of course, again, we get the Pirates emojis, and we actually do have the opposing team's emojis. So, again, if you're a Rockies fan tuning in, whenever the Pirates play the Rockies, we'll have it. That's what we'll do. And, of course, we have the cones as well. So there you go. We're going to announce those memberships. We are back in action. Swing and a miss, strike 1. As we're back underway, Cole Carrig at the plate batting .222, OPS of .861, 3 homers and 8 RBIs. 0-1 counts. Skenes kicks and deals. That's going to be fouled back 0-2. All right, who we got? Spaceman gets one. Sam gets one. David gets one. Philip gets one. And Sammy. So there you go. So hopefully next time, I think I might be able to give out 5 more later. We'll see what happens. But there you go. Congratulations to you guys for getting the free memberships. Here's the 0-2, and that's going to be hit to right, and that is going to be a fair ball, and this will be an extra base or 2. Throws it in. Callahan throws it to Lau, and that is a leadoff double for the Rockies. So Carey gets second, and that'll bring up Edward Julians batting .224, OPS of .621, 2 homers and 17 RBIs. Let's go in. Dawn. Appreciate you, Dawn, for tuning in. Dawn TV. Watching from the Philippines. Welcome on in. Skenes sets and delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Yeah, congrats to the winners. Yeah, sorry. That was Sammy, not sorry, Sam. It was Sammy Boy 80848. That is who gets the membership there. Again, I don't pick who it is. It's completely random. That's going to be upstairs 1-1. Skenes readies. And delivers. Inside. Ball gets away. Davis is doing... Hey, he got on top of it. Prevents the runner from going to third. Something Davis, again, is much better at Endy at. You know, of course, Endy much better at the plate. But Davis just much better behind the plate. 2-1 count again. Nobody out. Runner on second. Skenes looks back at second. The pitch. That's inside 3-1. 92 on the fastball. And that is probably the slowest fastball I've ever seen him throw. That is concerning. Let's go, Bucks. Appreciate you stuck. You're very welcome, Sammy. No problem. Again, it's completely random. That's going to be in there for a called strike 3-2. 88 on the slider. Yeah, I can give out 10 memberships a month every 30 days. Not too sure if the other cycle has ended yet. 3-2 count. Skenes looks back and delivers. That's going to be sent out to left center field. Mangum's on the run. Mangum makes the catch at the warning track for out number 1. Throws it to third. And wow, and Carrig did not advance. He thought it was going to drop, so he had to run back. Oh, man, that's a base running mistake. Of course, this looked really good. Looked like it was going to split. Yeah, Carrig. Oh, man, he thought it was going. But Mangum was going to get it. Good stuff by Mangum. Out number 1. So Carrick, I don't know. He just started leaning towards third. He was like, yeah, that's dropping. And then no, he was like, oh, well, I got to go back. Pickoff attempt. Carrick's caught on the rundown. Throws to third. Gonzalez tags out Carrick. So Carrick back-to-back moments of just bad base running. So look at that. Carrick cost his team. Oh, Carrick slipped. Unbelievable. And Carrick just gave himself up too. Oh, man, you got to know that he is just kicking himself. That is tough. So Carrick, a little bit of a brain fart, but he is out. Here's the pitch. That's going to be downstairs, ball 1. Davis trying to frame it. Trying to get the call. Did not get the call. Ezekiel Tovar at the plate, batting .215, OPS of .593, 5 home runs, 24 RBIs. Again, 2 outs now, nobody on. Rockies kind of messed that up. That's a swing and a miss. Tied him up there, 1-1, 84 in the sweeper. Saludos, how's it going, Jose? Hola, ¿cómo estás? 1-1, here is the pitch. Swing at him. Oh my gosh, almost hit somebody. Committed on the swing. And it's 1-2 to Tovar. His helmet fell off and all. Oh my goodness. He was really tied. Again, tied up on the previous pitch, tied up here. Fastball high and in. I don't know if that was by design. You can see Skenes. Yeah, well. You see, he's like, just what the heck was that? Well, I don't know. 1-2 to Tovar. As Skenes begins his wind up the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out down and away on that one. Tovar just did not look comfortable there. We go to the top of the third. 1-1 in Denver. Did it rain or something? I don't know. Yeah, slipping all over the place. Yeah, we had Mangum's. Not Mangum. Pardon. Yeah, Callahan slipping in the outfield. Carrick slipping on the base path. I mean, that was just very interesting. Like watching teams go from bad to good. Yeah, hopefully, hey, both these teams can make that happen. Again, the Pirates kind of on the way. We'll see if that can continue. I hope so. I think it can. But thank you for the subs. Appreciate it. 3 more subs. I do appreciate that. Again, on our way to 10K. That's what we're trying to do before football season. Do it for the Pirates in the top of the third will be Spencer Horwitz, Brandon Lau, and Brian Reynolds. Hopefully, they can get something going. Again, appreciate you guys for all tuning in tonight. Again, sorry about yesterday. I was on a mini vacation. I am back, of course. And we'll be back tomorrow, of course, for the conclusion of the series. Hopefully, I see you guys then. I want to say that's at 3 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock Mountain Time. I could be wrong. Let me actually double-check that. That is... Okay, yeah, 3 o'clock, 3:10 Eastern, 1:10 Mountain Time, 2:20 Central, 12:10 Pacific Time. All right, let's go over some scores real quick. We'll just go over the current score since I rambled on too much. We have the Phillies over the Mets, 15-3. And, well, I guess that's it. So who just completed? Oh, the Indians over the Astros, 8-1. That just completed there. And, of course, again, we do have a ticker down below just in case you're wondering what else happened. As you can see, again, the Marlins over the Giants, 6-3. Again, the stats may not be accurate. That's kind of hit and miss. I have noticed on that. So... yeah, unsure on how that's going, as that's going to be hit to right. And that is going to drop in for a base hit. Horwitz, 2 for 2 on the day. This time a single. Again, thank you for the sub. Woo-hoo! I do appreciate it. I really do. It helps out. It helps out a lot. Just came in. What is this channel about? It is calling games. Talking sports, calling games. More so calling games. The talking sports happens during the broadcast. I am having a show with Rising Rhino, another creator, in the fall with about football once a week. But yeah, that's what I do. I call games. Hopefully it's not too bad for you guys. I try to do that classic style of call, as you can tell, with the modern twist. Russell, thank you very much for the $5 super chat. I really do appreciate it, man. W's in the chat. It's fine, Doc. I mean, it's your fault we lost, but it's totally fine. I appreciate. Thank you, Denny. Thank you that it was fine that we lost. It's never fine, Denny. You got to hold me to a higher standard. 0-1 to allow the pitch. That misses off the plate there with the splitter. 1-1 to allow. Pirates, Steelers. Well, Sam, again, it's actually a channel for everybody. It's not just a Pirates. I mean, again, obviously, lately it's been a lot of Pirates, just Pirates. Can tell you that Monday the Pirates don't play, and I will be calling a non-Pirates game. That'll be the first time in a while. I'm going to start doing that again. We'll be calling more games non-Pirates-wise after the All-Star break as Lau pops it up. Shallow right center. Who's under it? Looks like it's Tovar. Makes the catch. Out number 1. Of course, again, the Pirates will continue. Not that I'm going to abandon the Pirates. But we'll be doing more double headers. We're going to start getting it. We're going to start getting it really going. That's what I did last year. Started at the beginning of the year. Just kind of, I don't know, lost not my passion for non-Pirates games, but definitely the excitement for me calling them was a little bit off, I can tell. But we're going to start it back again once the playoff push starts happening. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. This is Brian Reynolds, 0 for 1 today. Got a 26-on-game streak. No one's going to really get mad at him if it ends, but it is a very impressive streak nevertheless. Can appreciate you, Max. Thank you for the 67 joules there, John. I appreciate it. Thank you for the joules. Here's the 0-1. That's in the dirt. Handled very well there by Goodman. It's 1-1 to Reynolds. Was Backroad here? I'm sorry if I missed him. How's it going, Backroad? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Welcome back. Good to be back. 1-1 to B-Ray. The pitch. And that's going to be chopped foul. It's 1-2 to Brian Reynolds. Sugano, by the way, at 43 pitches. Again, mentioned that he entered today with a 4.54 ERA, which, you know, looking at it's not that good. But honestly, when you pitch in Colorado, I mean, that's not bad at all. That's somewhat respectable. And again, a whole run less than the Rockies average. So definitely a guy that can pitch well. I did look at his stats last year. This is only his second year in the Major League Baseball. I believe he pitched with the Orioles last year. 1-2. Sugano delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That's 2 outs. And steps in Ryan O'Hearn, who struck out in his first appearance. Let's go, and Scott, welcome on in. Mads, welcome back. Appreciate you, man. Again, runner on first with 2 outs. Sugano delivers. That's in there for a called strike. 0-1. Very close call, but I believe he did catch the zone there. Backdoored him with the cutter. Coming in at 89 miles an hour. 0-1 to O'Hearn. And Sugano readies. Sets and fires. That's chopped foul, and it's quickly 0-2 to O'Hearn. Remember years ago, betting on the Padres at Colorado, getting 6 runs at the first inning, awesome. Then the Rockies score 8 runs. Half those games are wild. Yeah, that sounds like last year's Pirates-Rockies game, where the Pirates scored 9 in the first inning, then lost 17-16. That was great. Here's the 0-2. That's going to be fouled back. Still 0-2. I called that game. I remember calling that. One of my first few streams to actually get 1,000 total views. Just for comparison, we have 300 people right now in the chat. So, we've come a long way. And that was last August. Come a long way here on the channel in just a year. Here's the 0-2. That's ripped foul. 93 on the fastball. It's like a 1 ERA. I don't know about that one there, Dash, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Let's go Pirates. You have a 12 ERA in Denver. You are an all-star. Yeah, Dash, I don't know about that one either. Don't know about that one. 0-2. Sugano readies. And delivers. That's going to be a tapper to first, and he's right there. Steps on the bag for out number 3. All right, we go to the bottom of the third, 1-1 in Colorado. All right, due up for the Rockies will be Sterling Thompson, Jake McCarthy, and Willie Castro. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out for this one. Hopefully we have a good game so far. It's close. That's usually what a good game in baseball. If it's close, it's good. Let's go, Snowman. Welcome on in. Appreciate you, man. Hopefully all is well over there. Sorry I haven't been able to stop on by. Yeah, 17-16. That was a rough one. That was genuinely one of the worst losses I've ever seen. Of course, the Pirates were already eliminated, essentially. Not officially, but essentially. And, yeah, that was just one of the worst games. The worst collapses of all time I've ever seen. So, again, yeah, thank you guys again for hanging out. Jed, welcome on in. Linver, vamos, welcome on in. Bienvenidos, I believe, is the phrase there. Ballpark is like arena baseball. Yeah, I don't know about that one there. Again, Dash makes me say I don't know about that one a lot here. All right. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Feel free, of course, to chat down below. I try to get to the chat as often as I can. Of course, I do apologize if I miss you, but I really do try to at least acknowledge your presence. Again, it's a little thank you. At least I can do is thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. Of course, again, trying to grow this channel even more. Again, if you're a sports fan, this is a good channel for you. I do call games. But yeah, again, we'll be getting into more non-Pirate baseball very soon. But of course, it's a lot of Pirates baseball on the channel. Again, expect about 120 games for the Pirates, though I've already done about 60 or so. I'd have to actually look at it. But yeah, we're going to be calling a lot more than just the Pirates very, very soon. That misses downstairs, ball 1. This is Sterling Thompson, spending .234 OPS of 710, 2 home runs and 9 RBIs on the season. As Skenes kicks and fires. That's a fastball missing upstairs, 2-0. 9 innings. It was 9 innings. Full time now. Ecuador, Curacao. Wow, that's shocking. Curacao actually got a point at the World Cup. The 2-0, and that's downstairs 3-0 to the number 9 hitter, Thompson. Phillies are up 15-3. Yeah, that's crazy stuff. That's a blowout. Like number 135, thank you guys. Trying to get to 150. Again, it just tells YouTube that the small streamer is doing an all right job, and it pushes out the stream to more potential viewers that are trying to catch a game. 3-1 is the count. It's a fastball at the knees there to Thompson. Skenes shaking his head. He doesn't like something, but I guess he's okay with it now. Here is the pitch. That's going to be sent out to left center field. Backing up is Mangum. Mangum is at the wall, and he's coming in to make the catch. Oh, he's teasing him. Teasing everybody. Skenes does not look happy. That is out number 1. It's kind of what I do in the MLB The Show. I'm not going to lie. If I'm competing against you online and I think you're a jerk, I will go all the way to the wall, then come back in to make the catch. I am that guy. I will tease you. I will do it. But only if you're a bad guy. If you're chill, then that's fine. All right, Jake McCarthy's at the plate. Again, this guy hit a inside the park home run earlier. So that's going to be upstairs 1-0. Yeah, of course, he had the help from Mangum and Callahan. But that's still impressive. 1-0 to McCarthy. The pitch, and that's going to be in there for a call strike. 89 on the changeup, 1-1. Detroit, Minnesota, 33-30. This guy. Here's the 1-1. That's downstairs, 2-1. Let's go, Bucks. Defense, well, yeah, we need it, Anthony. We really do. Need some good defense tonight. Better than the first inning, of course, as that's ripped foul, and it's 2-2. Old style Pirates. Yeah, that's a fan favorite. A lot of Pirate fans like that hat. The Mets, no one's mathematically eliminated at all there, Brian. The Mets, I think, are only, 7 games back of the wild card? I mean, they're not. I mean, they're technically still in it. Here's the 2-2. That's in the dirt, ball 3. A lot of teams very much are with the expanded format. Even if there weren't, they would still be, still alive technically. But, no, they are still very much alive. But very unlikely that they do take a spot, as that's going to be a ground ball. Diving attempt by Lau, could not get there. And that's going to be... Oh, he's going to second. Mangum throws to second. Unbelievable. McCarthy turns what looked like a guaranteed single to a double. He's just flying. McCarthy must be very, very fast. And, of course, hustling. Unbelievable. So McCarthy is in scoring position with just 1 out. And that'll bring up Willie Castro 0 for 1 tonight. And McCarthy, he was hustling. He knew it. He knew if he hustles, he gets there. And yeah, the throw was good effort by Mangum, but just McCarthy was a little bit better, as that's off the plate there with the changeup 1-0. Pirates pitching rotation. It's good. It's above average. It has its holes. Here's the 1-0, and that's going to be fouled back 1-0. Maybe it's average, even with Skenes. I don't know. I mean, Skenes obviously is good. Obviously, he's been struggling, but he's still good. 1-1, Skenes sets and delivers. That's going to be hit to left. That's going to be a foul ball 1-2. Ashcraft's been our best guy, in my opinion. He's been the most consistent. After that, yeah, Keller, he really needs to get it going. Jones is kind of inconsistent. He can be really good. He can be really bad. Same thing with Chandler. Chandler's been playing better. He's been pitching very well as of late. Hopefully that continues. But yeah, the bullpen is really the problem. That is the main problem. The 1-2, and that's going to once again foul back. 97 on the fastball. Again, there was a fastball that he threw at 92 earlier. That is definitely by far the lowest he's thrown as a Pirate. Hopefully that was just a, I don't know, malfunction or something. I'm not too sure. 1-2. Skenes readies and fires. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Down goes Castro. That is 3 strikeouts for Skenes, averaging 1 an inning. And that'll bring up TJ Rumfield, who was hit by a pitch. Again, it was an 0-2 count. Then Skenes plunked him in the foot. Chips and dip time. There we go. Skenes sets and delivers. Fastball upstairs, 1-0. McCarthy is fast. He is, yes. Jones just came back from injury. Yeah, I know, but, I do think people kind of overrated him. As that's going to be hit to left, and that is a foul ball. Oh, man, that was looking like potentially 2-1. Again, he's good, but, he did have an ERA in the 4s, prior to him, having that year off. So, he's average. He's an average. He's got some stuff, though, for sure, but people may have just kind of in the rose-colored sunglasses for him. The 1-1 swing and a miss. Strike 2. Change up in the dirt. Ashcraft. Yeah, Braxton Ashcraft's really good. Go Pirates. Appreciate you, Chris, for hanging out. 1-2 to Rumfield. So he steps back into the box after the little timeout there. Skenes readies. Looks back at second. The pitch. And that's going to be hit to the left, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Reynolds is there. He will just throw it to second as McCarthy scores. And the Rockies lead 2-1. Figured anything that was hitting in the outfield that gets down was going to bring in McCarthy. McCarthy, man, that guy can move. So the Rockies take the lead 2-1 over the Pirates. As Hunter Goodman at the plate, he flew out in his first appearance. Let's go, Jay. Welcome on in. Did you train as a Brock? I did not. Here's the pitch. That's off the plate, ball one. Just me listening to sports for my entire life, just kind of faking it to make it. This is it's a variation, of course, of my real voice, but it's not actually how I sound 24/7. 1-0 to Goodman. That's way off the plate there with the slider. 2-0. But I thank you, Jay, for tuning in. Glad you are enjoying it. Two and 0. Skenes ready. He's getting at 52 pitches already. A little bit of a concern. The pitch that's in there for a called strike. 2-1. It's Hunter Goodman. Again, Goodman with it's just a powerful bat. 21 home runs on the year already. Only 39 RBIs though. 2-1. Skenes delivers. That's popped up. Is that playable? That is not. The Rockies purple uniforms. Yeah, those are a solid alternate uniform. I like that. I like those. The purple and silver is just a really nice combo. Of course, it's more purple and black, but I really do like the purple and silver. It looks really good. 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That is strikeout number 4, but the Rockies push across another run as they now lead 2-1 over the Pirates. Due up for the Pirates in the top of the 4th will be Nick Gonzalez, Tyler Callahan, and Jake Mangum. So there you go. Very well. I don't even know what that is. Appreciate you, Pure Journalist Sports. Thank you for the redirect, man. I do appreciate it. I know it was a rough day for you with the Mets, but I do appreciate it. Folks, make sure to check out Pure Journalist Sports for all your sports needs. Again, he covers the Mets, covers the Jets, but it covers other teams as well. So make sure to check him out. Again, a friend of the channel. I do appreciate the redirect. Thank you for helping the channel. Of course, I will do what I can to help you, of course, as well. Currently happening across Major League Baseball, the Angels and the Athletics 0-0 in the top of the 1st. There are other games that are warming up. Final scores from earlier: the Tigers over the White Sox 4-1, Reds over the Yankees 10-2, Blue Jays over the Cubs 8-6, Padres over the Rangers 6-4, Nationals over the Rays 4-3, Marlins over the Giants 6-3, Braves over the Brewers 4-3, Indians over the Astros 8-1, and the Phillies all over the Mets 15-3. Yeah, it's a field goal contest there, and with the Jets and the Phillies. This chat going again. Again, folks, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure, of course, to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. It is free. It is free to do so. Hopefully you are enjoying the content. As for 144 likes, again, trying to get to 150. We have a good chance to get to 200 tonight. Again, all likes do is just push out the stream to more potential viewers, and of course lets YouTube know that, hey, I'm doing an all right job. So thank you guys again for hanging out. So the Pirates make a move for a hitting catcher. They have one in Endy, so I don't think they should. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-1. There's just more glaring needs, I think, with the pitching. I really think you just fix up the pitching, and we're fine. I think the offense is totally okay. 0-1 to Speedy Gonzalez. The pitch. That's a ground ball, and that is a foul ball, and it's 0-2. And just look at the stats here again. OPS-wise, they're 4th. In runs, they're 5th in all of baseball. I just, that would just be kind of a lobster too buttery type of stuff. So you got to focus on the red. Focus on the red. Focus on the yellow. Don't worry about this offense. The offense is fine. 0-2 to Gonzalez. Suganu readies, kicks, and delivers. That's a slider in the dirt. 1-2. Let's go, Miss Gina. Welcome on in. Bar's good enough to sweep a team, but have to get swept. Yes, exactly. They can beat anybody. They can also lose to anybody. Here's the 1-2 as Gonzalez gets under it. Shallow right. Julian is backing up. Looks like it's going to be McCarthy who calls him off to make the catch for out number 1. It's all the way in the top of the 4th. And Tyler Callahan a bit played. He's 0 for 1 in this one. Playoff game, must-win game. Who would you choose? Honestly, Ashcraft. I know they would put Skenes on the mound, but I would put Ashcraft. That's what I would do. The pitch. That's going to be off the plate. Ball 1. Cheese here. Appreciate you, Chi. Chi man. 1-0 to Callahan. The pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 1-1 to Callahan. Currently batting .294. OPS over 1,000. 2 homers, 6 RBIs. One to Callahan. The pitch. And that's going to be off the plate there with the splitter. 2-1. Again, if you're just tuning in, again, the Rockies leading 2-1 over the Pirates. Sugano at 56 pitches. 2-1. Sugano delivers. Swing and a miss. 2-2 was way in front of the splitter, which was at 87. Griffin should be back by end of June. I'll take it. Again, thank you, Miss Gina. Where's Speedy? Speedy's just chilling. He's hanging off to the side. Guess I should have gotten him there for Gonzalez, huh? 2-2. Sugano ready. He begins his long windup. Here is the pitch. That's going to be fouled back. That's still 2-2 to Callahan. Well, she had the bullpen from 5 years ago. Yeah. Ashcraft, yep. It's your alt? Yeah, no problem. You're very welcome. Very welcome. 2-2. Sugano readies and delivers. That's downstairs. Good eye, and he works it back to 3-2. If Charrington, I'd be bringing the Rockies GM phone all month trying to get. Again, that's just like I said, lobster too buttery. I mean, we have other needs before Goodman as Callahan sends this to right. McCarthy's coming in and makes the catch for out number 2. Because it's not going to be the offense that keeps us from going. It's the pitching. Like I said, I mean, I can provide the. Thank you for the sub, people. I appreciate it. 94.49. Like I said, again, the offense is fine. I mean, I don't know how much better you realistically think this team can get offensively. I just don't know. But there's definitely room for improvement when it comes to pitching and all that good stuff. As that's in there for a called strike 0-1. Oh, and 1 to Mangum. Sugano readies, kicks and delivers. That's in the dirt there, 1-1. Uzuna's washed. I mean, I'm not saying he's not. I think once Cruz and Griffith are both back, Ozuna is gone. There's no way. 500 can be salvaged. Yep. 1-1 count. Sugano readies. Kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. 1-2. 1-2 count to Mangum. One and two. Sugano readies, kicks and delivers. That's going to be poked back. Still 1-2 to Mangum. Again, if you're just tuning in, Rockies 2, Pirates 1, top of the 4th, nobody on. 2 outs, 1-2 count to Mangum. Yes, but we hadn't had a catcher since Kendall. Don't use caps. Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me there, buddy. 1-2 counts. Suganu readies, kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Down goes Mangum. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Rockies 2, Pirates 1. You know, like I said, again, I mean, I just told you earlier. I showed this. And if you look at this and think the Pirates offensively are a problem, and it's not the pitching, then I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going to really waste any time on that. And thank you. Yeah, again, trying to improve. Again, you know, obviously we have the Pirates lineup, the Rockies lineup. Troy Johnson, by the way, is going to be leading off for the Rockies. He'll be followed by Cole Carrig and then Edward Julian. And, of course, there's the wild card again entering today. This was not entering today, but like around 5-6 hours ago. This was the snapshot I had after the Cubs lost. And, of course, again, to look at the NL standings. And the Braves topping the NL East. 47-27. The NL Central led by the Brewers. 45-28, of course, the Pirates. 38-38. NL West, Dodgers 49-27. And the Rockies, of course, 29-47. Just a little bit of a look at the AL standings again. No one, of course, playing today from the AL. But the Yankees, yeah, 46-29. The Indians 40-36. The Mariners 39-38. So, yeah. Had to resort to a different streamer and they were respected. Oh, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry about it. I'm sure whoever called the game tried to do the best he or she could. Though I don't think I've actually seen a girl play-by-play. But yeah, well, I'm back again. I don't plan on going on any more vacations for the foreseeable future. But we'll see what happens. But again, I should be back for a good bit. All right, again, Johnson at the plate. He struck out in his first appearance. As Skenes readies, kicks and delivers. That's going to be a check swing. Does he go? Does not. It's 1-0. Early defense. People are acting like this wasn't expected. Well, I mean, okay. So your solution to improve the defense is to get more offense with Hunter Goodman. Because the only reason you want Goodman is for the 21 home runs. You're not going to lie to me and say, yeah, he's really amazing at defense. That's why I want him. Is that why? Don't move the goalpost. 1-1 to Johnston. Skenes, by the way, 57 pitches. Here is the pitch, and that's off the plate, 2-1. You're an old head grip. Listen to Bob Prince, Lanny Fratteri, and now Greg Brown. Doc, you do good. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate it. Again, I'm a Greg Brown guy. Love Greg Brown. That is my guy. I'm listening to him right now, albeit very low volume. Yeah, he is my favorite baseball broadcaster. That's off the plate, 3-1. I do like John Miller as well, the old Sunday night guy. Also does, I guess, a little bit with the Giants now. 3-1 to Johnson in the pitch. That's off the plate, ball 4. So Skenes loses Johnston to open up the bottom of the fourth. Cole Carrig will be at the plate again. He doubled in his first appearance. Where's Jay's open? I don't know. Here's the pitch. That's going to be fouled back, 97 on the fastball, 0-1. W Baseball Radio. Yeah, no, baseball on the radio is definitely legendary. 0-1 count. Skenes readies and delivers. That's going to be fouled back. It's 0-2. Oh, and 2, Skenes looks over at first. The pitch. That's in the dirt. Hits him in the foot. That's the second batter now. He's hitting the foot. And now there's runners on first and second with nobody out here in the bottom 4. This could be a potential problem for the Pirates as Edward Julian's at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Let's go, Greg Brown. Oh, yeah. Stratton got the pitch. No, he's in AAA. He is not here. Like number 165. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. That is very good. Here's the pitch. That's off the plate. Ball 189 of the changeup again. Rockies with runners on first and second. Nobody out in the bottom of the fourth. The Rockies looking to extend this lead. And Davis actually, yeah, he's going to have a little chat with Skenes. As, yeah, again, Skenes is kind of just missing all these pitches. Adios, pelota. John Miller, he's a legend. He is really good. That's probably the best. Well, again, Greg Brown just doesn't get any love because he calls games for the Pirates. Not many people know about him. Taking a mini vacation, July. Okay, 3 days. There you go. Have fun, Orville. No sirven piratas español hablar. No mucho. No muchos. That's going to be sent out to center field. Coming in is Mangum. He makes the catch. Mangum throws it to third. There is no advancement of the runners. That is out number one. So the mound visit works. That'll bring up Ezekiel Tovar, who struck out in his first appearance. Again, he did not look good against Skenes. He was swinging at everything out of the strike zone. Skenes readies and delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 0-1 to Tovar. Blame Murphy. Yeah, I mean, I genuinely do as well. Again, I gotta blame the pitchers as well. They wanted a new coach. The 0-1, that's upstairs, 1-1. Wanted a new coach, and it did not work out. So again, letting the players pick what they want. That's never really a good sign. The 1-1 ground ball to second. Possible double play. There's one. Throw to first. Got him. A double play. That'll work. Looks pretty bad for the Pirates, but the Pirates get out of it. Rockies had runner on first, runner on second, nobody outs. They push across, nobody. We go to the top of fifth. Rockies 2, Pirates 1. Do it for the Pirates will be Jared Triolo, Henry Davis, and Spencer Horwitz. I think Skenes is hiding in it. I mean, yeah, maybe. He's hiding injury, maybe. Maybe. All right, we'll check out scores from currently happening across Major League Baseball. All right, the Orioles and the Dodgers 0-0. Angels and the Athletics 0-0. Red Sox and the Mariners 0-0, as well as the Twins leading the Diamondbacks 2-0. We need the Twins to win that one. We need some help. Starting to get to the point where, yeah, you really do want some help. Of course, again, the Pirates need to help themselves and start winning. But, yes, definitely would be nice to get some help. Again, entering, well, again, as of like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, this was the snapshot of the NL wildcard standings again. The season is definitely not over, even with the loss. By the way, the Diamondbacks are not 49-36. What the heck? They're 40-36. But yeah, the Pirates a game and a half back of the Diamondbacks and the Cubs for the final playoff spot. A win, of course, would make it 1 game back. A loss, they would fall to 2 games back. So there you go. And again, if you haven't done so already, make sure again to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. It is free. $0, 0 cents, and you could help support the channel by subscribing. Again, all it is more sports on your YouTube feed. That is it. And of course, likes, all it does is push out the stream to more potential viewers that are trying to catch the game. Here's the pitch to Trill. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Yes, I'm aware I still have that screen up. I'm trying to correct that dang mistake. That is bothering me. And it's taken forever to load up. 0-1 to Triolo. That's going to be chopped foul. And it's 0-2. Looks like it worked. All right, we're back in business. All right, there we go. 0-2 count to Triolo. Sugano kicks and delivers. That's downstairs. 1-2 missing on the splitter. He was the first Pittsburgh Steeler to be drafted, and what college did he play for? No idea. I'm going to go with Brian White just because it's the first guy I remember them talking about in the Steelers' historical videos. That's going to be jammed to center. Coming in is McCarthy. McCarthy helping out the center fielder, makes the catch for out number 1. McCarthy playing right, Caring playing in center. 1 away. That'll bring up Henry Davis. 0 for 1 in this one. Turn it down to 4 great pitches, 7 average pitches. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'll have to look at that. Sugano delivers. That's going to be fouled back to 0-1 to Davis. Got ahead of myself there. Sorry, this is clearly lagging. I'm going to have to probably reset my computer after this game. The 0-1 to Davis. Swing and a miss. Slider down and away. 0-2. Good night, Miss Gina. You take care. Who's going to win? I don't know. Could go either. 0-2 counts. Sugano delivers. That's a slider down and away. Davis lays off at 1-2. Yeah, Casey, definitely not the case. 1-2 count to Davis. Sugano kicks and fires. That's a chopper to short. Tovar with it, throws to first. Davis is out. And that'll flip the lineup over for the Pirates as Spencer Horwitz will be at the plate. He is 2 for 2 today. You got a leadoff homer for Horwitz. And, well, unfortunately, that's been it. That's been it for the Pirates. You're on District Nation's chat. Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, it's District Nation, a friend of the channel. Sugano kicks and delivers. It's in the dirt. Ball 1. 88 on a cutter, I think. I don't know. I thought that was a breaking ball. But that's what that said. Why can't you score when Skenes pitches? I don't know. This happens there, Trisk. It'll be okay. I promise. I promise you. It's not the end of the world. 1-2 count, or 1-0 count, pardon me, to Horwitz, as that's going to be off the plate. 2-0. 80 on the curveball. Again, Horwitz 2 for 2 on the day. He's been one of the few Pirates to really get anything going. Two and 0. Sugano fires. That's going to be chopped to first. And it looks like Rumfield will take it himself for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Rockies 2, Pirates 1. All right, due up for the Rockies will be Sterling Thompson, Jake McCarthy, and Willie Castro. William B. Shakespeare. Okay, that name actually does sound familiar. Obviously, there's the famous guy. I don't know what he actually did. Was he a thinker, a great mind, or was he a painter? I don't remember, but yes, that is now showing up in the Steelers media guide in my head. He's a unique watch. Yeah, Sugano, not too bad. Nobody is like you, Doctor. Yeah, I guess so. How much time is left? Well, the play clock says about 1 hour 30. I don't know if that's actually going to be the case, though. 1 hour 30 left on the clock. So I have a repeat. It's looking like they're not going to put up many runs. All right, let me see if I can fix this screen real quick. It is lagging very much. So let me go ahead and put up the stats. Again, you can just take a look at the stats and see, how it's going. And yeah, let me go ahead and fix this 3D up because this 3D is struggling right now. I think it was way behind as well. But again, the Pirates' offense usually pretty good, but the Rockies have just neutralized the Pirates, I suppose. It happens. That's baseball. It's random. That's just the way it goes. Shakespeare was a playwright. That's right. That's right. That's right. I remember learning about him in school, and then, well, that's it. Don't really know if that's going to impact my life from here on out, but it's good to know history. I was always more interested in, like, United States history and stuff like that. That's going to be in there for a called strike. We're back underway here in the bottom of the fifth. Again, Sterling Thompson to play. He's 0 for 1 in this one as the Pirates look to try to keep this game 2-1 and try to get their offense going, as that's going to be missing upstairs. 101.95 on the fastball. Eventually the Pirates offense will break it through. Yeah, for sure. How's it going, Rhino? Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the redirect. Folks, make sure to check out Rising Rhino for all your football needs, as that's a swing and a miss strike 2. Rising Rhino, again, he covers the most football on YouTube, more football than me. He covers, again, the Canadian Football League. That's what he just finished covering. Covers the UFL. And, of course, again, he'll be covering the NFL and some college football with me, of course, during the season. That's going to be really fun. So make sure to check out our friend Rising Rhino. I'm not too sure if he'll appear. But, again, just search up Rising Rhino. Go to his channel. Subscribe. Again, does a great job. A big friend of the channel. And, of course, again, he's the guy that I'll be working with our show, our football show. That's going to be really fun. Here's the 2-2. That's going to be fouled back as it's still 2-2 to Thompson. No chance. Welcome in, Gaming Boy. Good to see Anthony. Always a pleasure to have Rhino. And thank you, Giants fan. Appreciate it. My vote is for you, Doc, for in-suite play-by-play, all for camera Pirate games. I don't know about all that there, Daryl. Is that a swing and a miss, fouled back? Not too sure what happened there. I believe it's still 2-2. Skenes, by the way, 74 pitches. Again, just really having to work, through this lineups, giving him some fits at times. The 2-2 in the dirt, 3-290 on the changeup. If it's football related, best believe Rhino is on it. Yep, exactly. Exactly. UFL dang. Yeah, no, he's committed. He is very much committed to it. He loves football. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Change up in the dirt. That'll work. That is now 5 strikeouts for Skenes. Averaging 1 an inning. And there's 1 away. And that'll flip the lineup to the top of the order. Jake McCarthy is at the plate. He's 2 for 2. And, again, has done some damage. He is, in fact, the guy that has scored both the Rocky runs tonight. Here's the pitch to McCarthy. That's a ground ball to second. Lau with it. Throws to first. McCarthy hustling down the line, but he's out. Really got to admire the hustle. That is something I would love to see the Pirates do a little bit more. I mean, you see some players do it. Mangum hustles down the line, but other players will not at times. 2 outs. Willie Castro at the plate, 0 for 2 tonight. Why is Skenes fastball only 95? I don't know. It's just very odd there, Douglas. I completely agree. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Change up at 89. 0-1 again. Thank you for the sub, people. 94.50. I appreciate it. 50 subs away from 9,500. That'll be 500 subs away from 10,000. That is, again, the goal. 10,000 by the beginning of football season. And thank you, Game Away. I appreciate it, man. 0-1. Here is the pitch. That's going to be chopped foul, and it's 0-2. 88 on said changeup. Now we just lost a sub. There we go. That's just how it goes. It's like I like it, now I don't like it, Doc. I actually hate your guts. That's what it is. It's crazy. Captain Rise around again. Thank you, Vince. Appreciate you, man. That was wild. Again, I wake up every day, like whatever sub count you last see whenever I go off the air, just subtract 3 or 4. Every single day. That's how it goes. Like on my 2-day vacation, I lost 6 subscribers. It's like you like me, and then it's like you wake up and you're like, I don't like this guy anymore. Here's the 0-2. That's fouled back. That'll always confuse me. Apparently, Grassi during his Tom Grassi during his million dollar charity stream. Apparently, he lost subs during that stream. That's crazy, crazy stuff. 0-2 to Castro. That's off the plate. 1-2. Unlocks the next level, I guess so. I don't know if there's another level to this. 1-2. Skenes readies and delivers. That's chopped foul. That was chopped off his foot. Skenes, by the way, in 82 pitches. I mean, again, might go another inning. That's probably it. That is probably it. Not too sure who's warming up. No one really is. The 1-2. Fastball upstairs. 97 on the fastball. 2-2 to Castro. Skenes readies, kicks, and delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Strikeout number 6. We go to the top of the 6th. The Rockies leading 2-1 over the Pirates. 2 up for the Pirates will be Brandon Lau, Brian Reynolds, and Ryan O'Hearn. Russell still with us. Yep. Was there for that Grossi bill. Yeah, no, for sure. Me too. It was really cool. Really cool moment. Pitt loses to Colorado with Skenes on the mound. They might as well move to Altoona. I mean, I don't know about all that. It's just a rough night for sure. Tom Fisher going to pencil this one in as a win tonight, folks. I hope so. I hope so. Again, obviously, it's just, it can be rough. Some numbers are great, don't get me wrong, but those who are here when they can be are the ones who make this community awesome. Oh, for sure, 100%. Yes, that is very true. Again, very thankful for what I've been able to do. Again, I started this last March, last year during baseball season. Again, I thought I was like $1 million, you know, moving up. We had from baseball season, or from March Madness is what really started it. Opening day, I was at 30 subscribers. And then once September hit, I was at 400 subscribers. And then, of course, that football season is really what took the channel to the other levels, the next level. And, yeah, finished the Super Bowl at 6,400. And, yeah, this baseball season, obviously, yeah, we've had 3,000 subs. Did not really expect it to happen at this point in time. I knew it was going to be a grind to get to 10,000. Definitely on our way there. But yeah, no, for sure. Very, very grateful for you guys, for sure. Because you guys, again, if you guys don't show up, then I'm just kind of talking to myself. So I really do. That is never lost on me. That is never lost on me. That I really do appreciate you guys for always hanging out with me through the good and through the bad. As we're back underway here in the top of the 6th, Suganu delivers a slider in there for a called strike. 0-1. Brandon Lau is 1 for 2 on the day. Again, hopefully can get something going because the Pirates have been kept in check at the plate. The 0-1 swing and a miss. Strike 2. He was way in front of the splitter. And Lau 1 for 2 on the day again. Powerful Lau, 18 home runs on the year. RBI shy of 50 as well. 0-2 to Lau as Suganu kicks and delivers. That's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Down goes Lau. Fun grip. Oh, yeah. Enjoy the content. Well, thank you, Brian. Good commentary. Again, thank you, Spaceman. I appreciate it. Trying to, for sure. Reynolds at the plate, 0 for 2 on the night. We'll definitely get another opportunity after this to try to extend his on-base streak. Again, a 26 game on-base streak. The pitch to Reynolds, swing and a miss. Spent him up with the fastball, way behind it. 0-1, 93 on the fastball. Giving a bad Skenes night, 2 runs through 5 innings. Yeah, it's not bad at all, but for sure, it's definitely still not what we're used to. It's an area, what, a 3.6, I want to say, 4. Not, I guess it wouldn't be a 4 now. 3.6 or a 3.8. That misses in the dirt, 1-1 to Reynolds. For 10K, we'll need an exclusive interview. Yeah, I guess so. We'll figure something out. Not too sure what I'll do. 1-1 to Reynolds, the pitch. And that's going to be a tapper. Is it going to stay fair? It is. That was kind of weird. I guess they're not going to call interference. Picked it up right on the line. Reynolds had to get out of the way. Yeah, there's no call for interference or anything like that, but oh well. Just a ball that was a chopper down the line. It stayed on the line. Sugano picks it up. That looks really close when you look at the replay. I don't know. But it looks like they're going to say he was out, and just like that, there's 2 outs for Ryan O'Hearn, the pitch. That's in the dirt. Ball 1. 1-0 to O'Hearn. Never been a Pirates fan, so this is what it's like listening to New Hampshire or something. Yeah. I would say Vermont, but yeah, that sounds about right. 1-0 count to O'Hearn. Here is the pitch, and that's going to be fouled back 1-1. Why didn't you let Trisk do the game last night? Trisk is in Pennsylvania. Trisk is not available. I actually talked to him and about it. He said, no, I'm going to be away for Father's Day. Well, thank you. Thank you for abandoning your son. No, he's hanging out with his dad for Father's Day in Pennsylvania. Here's the 1-1. That's a tapper. Oh, man, back to the pitcher. Sugano throws to first for out number 3. And Sugano, what a performance from this guy. He has kept the Pirates to 1 run through 6. Rockies leading 2-1 over the Pirates. Do it for the Rockies will be TJ Rumfield, Hunter Goodman, and Troy Johnston. Talking to yourself ain't bad. No, I mean, I do it all the time. I have severe problems. But now I can, yeah, I hear you. And I'm glad to be back, Pittsburgh Steel Town. I really am. Really glad to be back. I'm really hoping the Pirates can get something going, though. It'd be really nice to come back to a win. How the Pirates been this season? Record reflect the team as a whole? I don't know. I mean, it's tough, man, because when the Pirates are on, they are really good. They are really good. Again, that offense is really good. Obviously, they haven't shown up tonight yet. That's kind of a drag. But yeah, again, you can see the red. The pitching and the fielding has just been pretty bad. They allow just as many runs as they score. It's definitely, I would say that's appropriate. It feels like, though, they could have way more wins than they have. They've blown so many games. But again, that's what the pitching will do. It is a struggle. So, yeah, I don't know. I just hope they can get something going here. Fish. Yeah, he's over. Joey. Yeah, Fish will go back and forth. Fish is very negative, and I don't know. I've also kind of clamped down on the negativity in the chat because it's just, I mean, yeah, obviously when the Pirates stink, yeah, they stink, but I don't need to read every comment about how bad they are every time. It's like, again, baseball is not football. If you lose, you know, on a Sunday, you know, playing football, whatever, I get it. That's one game. But, like, it's 162. Like, it's not the same. It's not the same. Okay? It's not even close. Baseball is the sum of its parts. You got to look at the series as a whole. You got to look at the stretches. But, yeah, right now, comparing it to football terms, the Pirates are 4-4. So it's like you're saying, yeah, the Pirates cannot go to the playoffs. They're 4-4. It's like the Steelers, 4-4. Season's over. That's ridiculous to say. People would think you're just stupid, just a negative fan, if you're saying the season is over when you're 4-4. 1-1 here to Rumfield. Rumfield, again, 1-for-1 on the day, was hit by a pitch as well. As Skenes readies, rocks and fires. That's upstairs. Missing on the fastball, 2-1. Rockies will implode soon. I don't know. Rockies look pretty good. That's been the usual disappointment. That's a shame. I figure they'll get back in. I don't know. In a few years, they'll be good again because the Giants again are pretty Pretty solid organization. Jimmy Herget's warming up for the Rockies, so he might be replacing Suganu in the 7th, and that could be really good for the Pirates. Because Suganu is just going through this Pirates lineup. In fact, Suganu, the last hit was Spencer Horwitz, and that was, I believe that was in the 3rd inning. Skenes readies. Here's the 2-2 in the dirt. Almost hits Rumfield again. Count is now full. That's why I hurt so much to see the losses, because they're a good team. They're just not consistent. Yes, for sure. Hey, one more strikeout. Do you think Skenes can get it? I think he can. Will he, though? I'm not too sure. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. That foo is not a fool, because he actually got it right there. Look at that. Gets a strikeout for Skenes, as he's now at 7 strikeouts. I'm assuming that's what you needed there. So congrats there if you want some money. Good stuff. Hunter Goodman at the plate. 0 for 2 on the night, as my chat just disappeared. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Goodman swings at a pitch way upstairs at his head. 0-1 to Goodman. Oh, and 1 to Goodman. Yeah, I hear you, Gaming Boy. I hear you. I hear you, Ricky. I know the Pirates need it. 0-1 count. Skenes readies as he kicks and delivers. That's fouled off of Davis's face. Davis saying no, he's fine. The umpire's insisting that he goes out, and the umpire will go out. It's 0-2. Oh my gosh. Showing the replay here, Davis. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's, again, Hunter Goodman, 21 home runs on the year. Definitely a guy with some power. That had a sting for sure. 0-2, Skenes readies, again at 92 pitches. The pitch, slider in the dirt, 1-2. Let's go. Appreciate you, man. Good luck. Congrats. Let's go in, DC. Welcome on in. The 1-2, that's off the plate. 2-2. Appreciate your effort towards staying positive. Oh, I hear you. Again, it's not like I'm like a cheerleader, always looking, like ignoring the bad stuff of the team. Like, I have been very critical of the Pirates, very critical of decisions, but it's not like, but that's not all I see. I also see the good. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Woo-hoo! Look at that. Paul Skenes now with 3 strikeouts in a row. 8 strikeouts for Paul Skenes. I'm going to bring up Troy Johnston, 0 for 1 with the walk. I really try to approach it as realistic as I can. You know, again, I'm not exactly going to be a cheerleader for this team. Like, if they're bad, they're bad. I'll let you know they're bad. But by repeating the same thing over and over and over and over again, it's like, I guess that's all you got to say. That's really nothing to say then. So that's in the dirt, ball 1. That completes the parlay. Good stuff, Noah. Congrats there. One and 0. Here is the pitch. Swing and a miss. Full on the change up. 88 on said change up. 1-1. Looking forward to seeing Skenes pitching in the playoffs. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know. We'll see if it happens. Here's the 1-1. That's upstairs. 2-1. 98 on the fastball. After years of being out of it by May, 500. Exactly. And yeah, I feel like that's what's being lost on some of these people is that, you know, the Pirates are still in it. They're still very much in it at this point for the most part. The Pirates have been out of it. Zemis is upstairs 3-1. How do you Pirates fans feel about this game? I got Pirates money line. Still can cash out at 10% loss. Dookie, I'm not going to lie. It's looking not so great. But the Pirates, again, they can put up runs, as that's downstairs ball 4. I don't know. I think the 7th might tell us more of a story, but we'll see. I don't know, man. I just wish you the best whatever decision you make. Skenes at 100 pitches. Kelly is at the top step. Will he come out and talk to him? Don't know. Doesn't look. Well, now it is probably going to happen. This is Cole Carrig again. 1-for-1 was hit by a pitch. Actually, no, this is just Skenes and Davis talking it over, so no mound is it by Kelly yet. Is Kelly doing the 1,000-yard stare? Well, he actually was moving around a little bit. Let's go to Rick. Welcome on in. Skenes readies and fires. That's downstairs to the changeup at 89, 1-0. Atlanta Hawks fan. Okay. Yeah, I'm not much of an NBA guy. But I gotcha. 1-0. Skenes sets, kicks, and deals. Swing and a miss. 1-1 to Carrig. That guy last night didn't even talk. I'm not too sure who that would be. 1-1 counts. Skenes checks on the runner. The pitch. That's tapped foul, and it's 1-2. Skenes at 103 pitches. I have to imagine this is probably his last batter. He readies, rocks, and fires. That's going to be sent to center field. Mangum is charging in, running, and makes the catch for round number 3. So not a bad performance, really, when you look at it. Again, allows 2 runs in 6. Again, sorry for the lag there. I can tell it's lagging. I'll just have to, after the game, going to restart the computer. Regardless, we go to the... thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. We'll see if that actually holds. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We go to the top of the 7th. Rockies 2, Pirates 1. Good luck, Fernando. Appreciate you, man. Great. I try to do the great play calling. I try. It's all fake. It's all voice acting. But I try. Cinnamon, how's it going? Click like and subscribe to Dr. Light. Appreciate you, man. Folks, make sure to check out Sinbin's stream. He crossed 2,000 subscribers. So I'm very, very proud of him. And make sure to check him out. Again, he's been calling more baseball as of late. Hockey is his #1 thing. But he will call some baseball now. So again, if you're, I believe I saw a Blue Jays fan earlier. He focuses on the Blue Jays. Noah, no, if you need a Blue Jays guy, Sinbin might be your man. So make sure to check him out. It is free. Thank you for the sub, people. Appreciate it. 94.51 again. Trying to get to 10K by the time football season is here. 81 days until football season. Very much the bread and butter of the channel. Feel a nice little 3-run inning. I hope you're right, man. I hope you're right. Nick Gonzalez, Tyler Callahan, and Jake Mangum will be due up for the Pirates in the top of the 7th. Come on, friggin' Pirates. Trisk. Such a happy guy. He's the happiest guy I know. But all right. Again, thank you guys for... Got a good turnout tonight. Again, 192 likes. I appreciate that. 8 away from 200. Again, likes just push out the stream to more and more potential viewers. And, of course, tells YouTube that, hey, the small streamer is doing a good job. So make sure, again, to like it up. Again, it is free to hit the like button. It's free to subscribe. Think of it more as a follow, not an actual subscription. $0, 0 cents. No taxes, no fees, no shipping and handling. No nothing. And again, I'll be back tomorrow, 3:10 Eastern, 2:10 Central, 1:10 Mountain Time, 12:10 for those of you on the Pacific time zone for the conclusion of the series. Hopefully it's the rubber match. I would hate for the Pirates to just be down 2-0 to the Rockies. Trying to take a game, that would be horrible for me. But it is what it is. Jimmy Herget, 4.76 ERA. Opponent batting average of 299. So again, teams can get hits. Here's the 1-0 to Gonzalez. That's in there for a called strike. Speedy Gonzalez. Again, 0 for 2 on the nights. Thank you for the sub, people. Woo-hoo! Appreciate it, man. 1-1 to Gonzalez as Herget kicks and delivers. That's in the dirt. 2-1 to Speedy Gonzalez. 92 on the sinker. Under 11 runs. Yeah, no, there's been really shockingly not a lot of runs so far. Yesterday again 4-3. Today 2-1. Really weird. Both these teams can put up runs and don't have good pitching, but that's baseball again. Just randomly, you never know what can happen. The 2-1. That's in there for a called strike. 2-2. Herget with a little bit of a sidearm release. Two and two to Gonzalez. Herget rocks and fires. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Sweeper away. Got him to chase. Sorry about the voice. Go! Need some more water. Regardless, 1 out. That'll bring up Tyler Callahan, 0 for 2 on the night. Pirates really got to get something going. He's rooting for the freaking Rockies. Oh, there's some Rocky fans here. Here's the pitch. That's going to be inside ball one. The Rocky fans, whenever we hosted the Rockies, I remember the Rocky fans actually were very much in the chat. Not as much for this game, but definitely I made their presence known. Here's the 1-0. That's way outside. 2-0 on the sweeper. Pedro Martinez was one of the greatest pictures. I don't know about picture. Maybe a pitcher. I guess his I'm sure his photos were fine, I'm sure. But regardless, yeah, he's a great pitcher for sure. Here's the 2-0. Pulls back the bunt attempt. 3-0 to Callahan. And it's Speedy Gonzalez there, Jay. No longer in my hand anymore. 3-0. Herget rocks and fires. That's right down the middle for a called strike. 3-1 to Callahan. No, unfortunately, he will not accept that. He wants too much money. Good night, Orville. Catch you later. Here's the 3-1. That's going to be popped up. That's going to be a foul ball. And it's 3-2. Thank you again for the sub. Woo-hoo! I appreciate that. I appreciate a Pirates win, of course, but we'll see. At least it's close. Again, when it's close, the Pirates offense can make things happen. They can also strand the bases loaded with nobody out. That is also a thing they can do. Really impressive stuff. Really impressive. 3-2 to Callahan. Herget kicks and delivers inside ball 4. So Callahan draws the walk. Now to bring up Mangum, who is 1 for 2 in today's ball game. Walk, double, home run. That sounds good. Michael, appreciate you, man. Like number 198. Appreciate you for that. One too many viewers. You're good. You're good. You're good, man. Appreciate you for hanging out, man. Tomorrow, Jared Jones will take on Michael Lorenzen, both pitchers with an ERA north of 6. So, again, could see some runs, but the way the series has been so far, it wouldn't shock me if it's similar. But, of course, this will be during the day, so ball's more likely to travel. We'll see what happens tomorrow. The pitch to Mangum, that's going to be fouled back. It's 0-1. How's it going, Jeff? Welcome in. Good evening to you as well. Thank you for the sub. Woo-hoo! Appreciate it. Really do. One to Mangum. Runner on first, 1 out the pitch. That's going to be poked. Foul. And it's 0-2 again. Mangum, a guy that's just going to try to put bat to ball. For better or for worse, that's what he does. It's worked out again. Entered today, batting .296. I have to imagine he's around 300 again. 1 for 2 on the day. Probably at 300 as we speak. 0-2. That's a tapper up the middle. Potential double play. Steps on the bag. Mangum is out at first as well. That is a double play. We go to the bottom of the 7th. The Rockies lead 2-1 over the Pirates. Dookie is not looking good, not going to lie. Not looking good. But we'll see. Due up for the Rockies will be Edward Julian, Ezekiel Tovar, and Sterling Thompson. Mr. Burns, thank you very much. Oh my gosh, this guy. I'm sure Mr. Burns does not like that. Probably loves this. Or, I don't know. How many more Simpson things do I have here? I have this. That's like a 50-second thing. We might do that later. Well, thank you, Mr. Burns. I appreciate it. Very generous of you. Kind of unlike your actual character. But thank you for the 1,000 jewels. I appreciate that. W's for Mr. Burns. How come the best pitchers get the worst run support? Rob, I don't know. It's a good question. Appreciate you, though, for hanging out. That is, I don't know. Again, you know, Skenes does also kind of handpick Davis. Davis is, you know, at this point, an automatic out. So that also, he kind of does it to himself. But yeah, I mean, that is very interesting. Excellent. Yes, I need, oh, that's a good one. I need to get excellent for sure. Oh, I need to write that down. That's a good one. That's a good idea. I like that. I like that a lot. Phillies crush the Mets. Yep. Phillies looking pretty good. Can Pitt still win? They can. I'm not too sure if they will. But they certainly can, for sure. One-run game, they can, for sure. So, thank you very much for the 200 jewels. Appreciate it, man. Flow state. Not too sure what that really means. I've seen it, though. But I appreciate it. Thank you for the 200 jewels. All right, Carmen Majinski is going to be on the mound for the Pirates. 3.84 ERA. We'll see what he can do here. Again, no longer is designated to follow certain players. That is wise. Just kind of put him in whenever you need him. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a called strike. 0-1 to Julian. Julian is 0 for 2 on the Knights. Let's go and see him and welcome in. Let's go Pirates. Appreciate it. Hopefully we can actually get something going. We got to keep the Rockies from scoring as that's foul back 0-2. 0-2 to Julian. Casey, thank you. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you guys again. If no one was here, I'd be calling the game to nobody. I would just be by myself. Definitely more enjoyable when there's people to listen to and, you know, listen and just also talk to. That misses off the plate. 1-2 to Julian. Again, Majinski, the former starter that threw a fit, but hopefully he's over it. That's off the plate. 2-2. I need to put Majinski in for Keller at this point. Keller, again, has not been good. Over about 2 months, almost 2 months now. 2-2. Majinski kicks and deals. Just misses with the splitter. I don't know if it really did miss. Looks like it did, just barely. 3-2 to Julian. Twice over hit for the cycle. Yes. Very good stuff. Bucks need more bullpen help. Yeah, they really do. But tonight they just need the offense to show up as that's chopped foul. Still 3-2. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. 94.55. I'll take it. Heck yeah. 3-2 the pitch. Right down the middle. Caught him looking. He struck him out. One down here in the bottom of the 7th. That'll bring up Ezekiel Tovar, who's 0 for 2 on the night. And listen to the Pirates broadcast. Oh, my goodness. I appreciate it. Again, I still love Greg Brown. That's my guy. He's awesome. But, yeah, I understand. I appreciate it. I'm very flattered. I do appreciate that. Here is the pitch. Swing and a miss. 83 on the sweeper. 0-1 to Tovar. Mr. Burns, where's Smithers? Not too sure. Not too sure. Probably not too far away, considering how he was. 0-1 to Tovar. Majinski delivers inside. 1-1 to Tovar. This game's going to get more crazy. Yeah, I mean, it should. You would think so. We'll see. Maybe it ends 2-1. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be found back 1-2. Perhaps about to destroy the Rockies bullpen. I mean, I hope so. I don't know. Like I said, I'm very shocked. What's been happening tonight with the Pirates offense? Again, a leadoff home run. Thinking, oh, wow, the Pirates are really going to have a good night. Well, that was it. That's fouled back 1-2 still. Come on, Pirates. Yeah, I know, Burley. It's been tough. 1-2. Majinski sets, rocks, and fires. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couple of strikeouts for Majinski. That'll bring up Sterling Thompson, 0 for 2 on the night. And I do apologize. I know it's very laggy. I will be sure to reset this. Reset the my computer as soon as the stream is done. So that's a swing and miss strike one, or at least before I go to bed, because I'm sure the CPU is really struggling. 0-1 to Thompson, again 0 for 2 on the night. Here is the pitch. That's going to be a tapper. It's kind of going to be a tough play. Gonzalez throws the first, and Horowitz has to leap up to make the catch. Cannot get him out. Yeah, that was a little tapper. That was kind of awkward. Majinski made an effort for it. Gonzalez charging in. He was playing more at short, as Triolo was playing up the middle, and I think that's kind of what messed up the Pirates there. So an infield single flips the lineup over for the Rockies, as Jake McCarthy will be at the plate. He's 2 for 3 on the night. Again, a home run and a double. And again, he's the only Rocky to score tonight. That's going to be upstairs, ball 1. You think Sarandon would be better? Not too sure who Sarandon is. Sarandon. Not too sure who Sarandon is. 1-0 to McCarthy. The pitch. That's inside. 2-0. Colorado's looking good, Fernando. Excellent. Yeah, no, Mr. Burns. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Burns. I don't know how many people actually said that in the show. Thank you, Mr. Burns, but I'm thanking him. Here's the 2-0. That's going to be hit to second, and Lau makes the catch. The camera angle trying to mess me up there. Luckily, I didn't say anything dumb. As we go to the top of the 8th, Rockies leading 2-1. A little flare to second. I guess I'll just put a line out, even though it's not really a line out. All right, do it for the Pirates. It's going to be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters for the Pirates. Jared Triolo, Henry Davis, and Spencer Horwitz. And these Pirates got to get something going. Here we go. We need something. Force out. Yep. They got winning. I mean, I got the Pirates winning, but I don't know. It is looking rough. Again, trying to at least help out this 3D, but it really just looks like, yeah, the whole computer's running slow. I can just tell. Wow. Okay, let me see if I can help out. Why is it 1.5 gigs? Why is that the case? Let me exit that out. Exit that out. That's probably not going to help much, but all right. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Again, we'll just kind of show you the wild card there. Again, the Cardinals, and this is entering today, or at least, you know, as of like 4 o'clock Eastern time. The Cardinals, Phillies, Diamondbacks taking the spots. Cubs, of course, currently tied, or at least they were tied with the Diamondbacks for that last spot. Padres half game back, Nationals half game back, Marlins, Pirates game and a half back of the final spot, and the Reds 3 games back. All right, hopefully it's a more smoother that. We'll see. I don't know if it really worked. Let's see. Well, at the end of this inning, what we'll do is at the end of this half inning, because I haven't been doing it, we'll look over at the other scores across Major League Baseball. Wrestling fan? Used to be a WWE guy, not really anymore. Every now and then I'll pay attention to what's happening, but I don't actually watch the shows. Here's the pitch to Triolo. Breaking ball in there for a called strike. 0-1 is run away in the top of the 8th. Triolo 0 for 2 on the night. Trying to redeem himself from, just from yesterday. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a breaking ball away. 1-1 to Triolo. Pitcher they traded for Stratton. Oh, Stratton. Stratton's not. He's in AAA. 1-1 count. Target kicks and delivers way outside. 2-1 on the sinker. Wonder if without Skenes gone, he might pinch hit Davis and put in Rodriguez. I wouldn't be surprised. Would not surprise me at all. 2-1. To Triolo, the pitch. And that's in there for a called strike. 2-2, 86 on the slider on the outside corner. Bucks have anybody that. Yeah, no, they do. Again, Endy. Endy would be a solid bat. 2-2 the pitch. Checks his swing off the plate. 3-2. It looks like the Rocky fans have done the tarps off, so. That's on my screen. Three and 2. Herget delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Down goes Triolo. And Henry Davis's spot is due up. Not too sure if he's actually going to hit, but he's 0 for 2 on the night. See one hit. Yeah, again, they haven't had a hit since Horowitz in the 3rd inning. That is not good. Callahan did walk. All right, we got a pitching change here in Colorado. It looks like it will be Rodriguez for Davis, as I expected. So they're going to bring out a lefty to face the Pirates. So not a bad decision at all for the Rockies. So we'll see what the Pirates can do against a left-handed pitcher for the rest of the inning. Rockies relievers are rated 27th in ERA with a 5. Pirates should be making. Yeah, I know it's not looking good. It's just not looking good. Getting a little bit of a look at the NL standings again. They're accurate as of 5 hours ago. And the Pirates 38-38 in the NL Central. The Rockies 29-47. They're the last team to not have. They would be the last team to get 30 wins with the win tonight. They've just really struggled. In fact, we'll just go over the scores right now. We got some time. All right, the Orioles leading 3-0 over the Dodgers in the top of the 5th. The Red Sox leading 2-1 over the Mariners in the top of the 5th. Angels and the Athletics 2-0. Angels leading over the Athletics. Twins leading 5-0 over the Diamondbacks. Final scores from earlier. The Tigers 4, White Sox 1, the Reds 10, Yankees 2. The Blue Jays over the Cubs 8-6. They actually came back and won that game. Padres 6, Rangers 4, Nationals 4, Rays 3, Marlins 6, Giants 3, Braves 4, Brewers 3, Indians 8, Astros 1, Phillies 15, Mets 3. And of course, again, tomorrow I'll be on at 3:10 Eastern, 2:10 Central, 1:10 Mountain Time, 12:10 Pacific Time for the conclusion of the series. Hopefully, again, it's the rubber match, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I really hope so. All right, Brennan Bernardino is going to be on the mound for the Rockies, 3.99 ERA. Opponent batting average of 274. Again, not the best stats, but again, the Pirates just struggle against lefties as Rodriguez watches a pitch in there for a called strike. Yeah, Ken, it's not looking good. 0-1 count to Rodriguez as Bernardino sets, kicks, and deals. That misses upstairs, 1-1. Watch any UFC? I do not. A lot of friends do. I do not. Just never got into it. I preferred the fake wrestling. And now I don't even watch that. That's a swing and a miss. Strike two. 78 on the curveball. 1-2 to Rodriguez. Bernardino readies and delivers. That's going to be a sweeper away. 2-2. Two and two. Bernardino sets, kicks, and deals. Checks his swing. Does he go? Does not. 3-2. Just held up in time. Yeah, 907. Not looking good, Chewy. Not looking good. Indians are the real deal. Yep, they're pretty solid. 3-2. Bernardino delivers. Called strike three. Struck him out. Fastball on the outside corner. Rodriguez looking to go to first, but no, sir, that was not ball four. That was strike three, and there's 2 outs. And Spencer Horwitz will be at the plate. He is 2 for 3 on the night. Again, he is the only run for the Pirates. A solo shot to lead off the game, and that is it. That is all that's happened for the Pirates. The pitch. That's inside ball 1. Pitt can pull it off, but I'm worried. Yeah, no, for sure. Best team in baseball? I mean, it's got to be the Braves. Braves. 1-0 the pitch. That's going to be fouled back 1-1. I have not heard of Lima Rosenthal. 1-1 to Horwitz. As there's a little bit of a... I don't know what that was, but we're back in action. 1-1 to Spencer Horwitz. Bernardino sets, kicks, and deals inside with the curveball. 2-1. Now they can't hit. Yeah, Roberts, tough night. 2-1. The pitch. That's going to be scooped out to center field. He's backing up, but not much. Carey is under and makes the catch. For round number 3, the Pirates will have to do something in the 9th, but they'll have to hold the Rockies in the bottom of the 8th. 2-1, Rockies leading over the Pirates. All right. 2 up for the Rockies will be Willie Castro, TJ Rumfield, and Hunter Goodman. Rays beat the Brewers, top 2 pitchers last 2 games. Oh, wow. Lima for president. Yeah, I have no idea who that is, to be honest with you. Like I said, not really a UFC guy at all. Folks, again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure, of course, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. I do appreciate you guys. We have a pretty good crowd tonight. Pretty good turnouts for the likes. 212 likes. I appreciate it. And, yeah, again, make sure to subscribe. Again, it is free. I'll be back tomorrow, of course, at 3:10 Eastern, 2:10 Central for the conclusion of the series. Hopefully, again, the Pirates can make something happen in the 9th, but not looking good at all. Money's on fire. Yeah, I'm sorry there, Dookie. It's just tough. Just a tough night. Tough night for the Pirates. But, yeah, again, I'll be back tomorrow. Monday, looking at doing a non-Pirates game. Pirates won't be on Monday. I'm eyeing Brewers and Reds, unsure though, but that seems to be what I'm going to call. Unless I do a World Cup, which I am going to do the World Cup with the USA and Turkey Thursday. But of course the Pirates and the Reds. No, Pirates and the Mariners, I want to say, is the next series starting on Tuesday. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully, again, you guys are enjoying the stream. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, thank you for the subs. Appreciate it. 2 more subs closer to 10,000. Trying to get to 10,000 by the beginning of NFL season to set us up for a good season. Again, 81 days away until the NFL season begins. Really excited for it. Majinski's out there for the 8th inning as that's in there for a called strike. 0-1 to Willie Castro. Castro's 0 for 3 on the night. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be off the plate. 1-1. Tough night. That solo shot seemed like positive things were on the horizon. Yes, it did. 1-1 the pitch, and that's off the plate. 2-1 to Castro. Skenes will lose 6 straight. Yeah, it's gonna be 6 and 7. It's crazy stuff. 2-1 count. Majinski delivers. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. 86 on the splitter again. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Another sub closer to 10,000. Two and 2. Majinski not liking the signs. Now he likes this one. He readies, kicks, and deals. That's going to be found back. Still 2 and 2. Connor Cruz, we need you. Yep. Does it hurt your throat? Not really. I mean, used to, for sure. Not anymore. Like, whenever you hear my throat kind of, like, giving out or scratchy, it's because I'm not drinking enough water. That's going to be flown out to left center field. On the run as Reynolds makes the catch. B-Ray be running to the catch. Out number 1. But, yeah, I try to, I got to finish this water. That's how I know I'm doing a good job of keeping my, keeping it just, good. And I have a backup just in case I need some more. But yeah, no, it doesn't hurt anymore. Last year, yeah, a little bit. Not gonna lie, but now it's more natural. That's gonna be in there for a called strike. 0-1. Just takes practice and all that. Rumfield 1 for 2, and again was hit by a pitch in his first appearance. 0-1. Majinski readies and delivers. That's going to be upstairs on the fastball. 1-1 again. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. 94.59. That works a lot. It really does. Again, thank you, Chewy. I appreciate it. The 1-1. That misses in the dirt. 2-1. 87 on the splitter. Hope you do Brewers Reds. I bet you do. Yes. That is what I'm looking at. If I do a baseball game that day, it's going to be Brewers Reds for sure. Two and 1. Majinski kicks and deals off the plate. 3-1 to Rumfield. Not looking forward to the fans and Pirate Media after this. Oh, for sure. Again, I mean, in the Facebook group and just online. Oh yeah, we need to sweep the Rockies. We really need to sweep the Rockies. Like why are we guaranteeing wins, man? That's off the plate. Ball 4. I mean, when you don't respect your opponent's gonna kick your butt. So a 1-out walk for the Rockies, and that'll bring up Hunter Goodman. It's 0 for 3 tonight. Again, has struck out his last 2 appearances. Like an ambassador, I guess. So ambassador of the Pirates. Well, I don't know about all that. Majinski delivers way upstairs. Ball 1. 1-0 to Goodman. Norway, Senegal is what you should live stream. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I've been watching the World Cup off camera, of course. 1-0 to Goodman, the pitch. That's going to be tapped foul, 1-1. I'll look at it. Let's see what I do. We do a shot? No, I've never had a drink of alcohol. That would be no. No, definitely not happening. 1-1 the pitch. That's going to be popped up. Is that playable? It looks like it is. Horwitz is making his way under it. Makes the catch. 2 outs. Maybe a sip of wine at $1 million. A sip. Maybe. And even then, I don't know. I don't think I will cave to do that. If the $1 million ever happens. I don't think that happens, so. Nah. No, sir. This is going to be Troy Johnston. He's 0 for 1 with 2 walks. Majinski readies, rocks and fires. Ground ball to second. Lau with it. Tosses to first for round number 3. The inning is over. The Pirates, hey, this is it. 3 outs away from losing the series. They got to get it together. They go to the top of the 9th. Rockies 2, Pirates 1. Due up for the Pirates will be Brandon Lau, Brian Reynolds, and Ryan O'Hearn. Of course, Reynolds has that 26 on base streak. That is on the line. Sometimes it's not there. Yeah, for sure, Brian. I hear you. Pirate Radio, I guess so. Yeah, I don't know. Would be nice to like team up with the Pirates or something, but I don't know. That's probably in the future. These are some short innings. Yeah, this game honestly has moved by pretty quickly. Only at 2 hours. 2 hour and 15-minute game right now. Not a long game at all. How do you celebrate 10K? Not too sure. Not too sure. Maybe a giveaway or something. Still working on how I'd want to do that. Every 500 subs. Oh, wow. Okay. Am I Jewish? I'm not Jewish. No. No, no, no. Not Jewish at all. Big surprise this year in MLB? I don't know. It's a good question. The Royals are kind of a shock. Let me just kind of look at it. I thought the Royals would be better. As far as, I don't know, I thought the Mets would be better. Did not think the Cardinals would be like they are. Everyone else is kind of fine. I mean, I was actually kind of high on the Nationals. I thought they would be kind of exciting to watch, and they have been. They have the most runs in the league, but also one of the worst pitching staffs. White Sox, definitely a shock. And then, yeah, the Royals, I thought they'd be better. I thought the Astros would be better. I thought the Red Sox would be better. But, yeah, I don't know. Definitely an interesting season. Of course, the Pirates are fine. You know, they're 500. All right, we're back in action. Bernardino still out there for the Rockies. Again, a lefty facing the lefty Lau, as that's going to be found back 0-1 to Lau. Kind of dookie. Do you think they'll come back? I think they can. I don't know if they will, though. It's not looking good, but they've done some great things late. But we'll see as Lau sends this to right center, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Lau should be at second when it's all said and done. He throws it in. Lau with the leadoff double. Hey, this game not over. There's at least a chance for the Pirates. Bernardino hanging, breaking ball inside, not even over the plate. Lau is just in swing mode and splits the difference between the outfielders. And hey, it's not over yet. B-Ray at the plate, 0 for 3 on the night. That'll work. That can work. Well, I thought about 3, but now I had to retreat back to second after a pretty good throw at Carrick. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be fouled back 0-1. 82 on the changeup again. Reynolds, 26 game on base streak on the line. Regardless if he doesn't get it, it's still an impressive streak. Just playing great baseball. But definitely would love to keep that going. Blue Jays been disappointing. Yeah, I would agree there. 0-1 counts as Bernardino's going to look back to Lau. Not exactly the fastest guy in the world, but maybe a little bit nervous. Looks like the Rockies are warming up another pitcher in the form of Jaden Hill. The 0-1, that's going to be downstairs 1-1. Bernardino wants to challenge. I don't know. I thought I saw him tap his cap there, but no. I guess the umpire didn't see a 1-1. Tigers are way down. They are. Haven't seen an extra inning Pirate game in a while. We have not. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a foul tip. 1-2 to Brian Reynolds. Hit the ball over the seam. We'll see, LJ. That's pretty tough to do. I'll take for out of the field of play. 1-2 to Reynolds again. Runner on second. Nobody out. Bernardino looks back at second. Here's the pitch. That's down and away. 2-2, 80 on the curveball. You know, that's the second time I've been asked if I'm Jewish. I'm kind of confused. I guess I look Jewish. Definitely not Jewish. 2-2. So that's going to be a ground ball up the middle. Diving stop. And he will eat it and will not throw it to first. So that is going to be an infield single for B-Ray. He keeps the streak going. And the Pirates keep it going as well as they have runners on the corners with still nobody out again. Of course, we all remember yesterday. Was not good. Pirates had bases loaded, nobody out, and didn't push across anybody. Oh, man, if that gets past again. A really good effort there by Julian. Julian does not make this play. Lau scores. So a great defensive play by Julian. Keeps this a Rockies lead for now. Billy Cook is pinch running for Reynolds. Going all in here. Here's the pitch to O'Hearn. That's downstairs. Called a strike. Not a good call. O'Hearn does not use his challenge. 0-1 to O'Hearn. You have to imagine this is Bernardino's last batter. Here's the 0-1. That's inside. Checked his swing. Does not go 1-1. Buccaneers, yes. Pretty much. No, you're good, Alec. You're good. 1-1, the pitch. That's chopped foul, and it's 1-2 to Ryan O'Hearn. O'Hearn again batting .281, OPS of .802, 11 home runs, 41 RBIs on the season. 1-2 to O'Hearn. Bernardino readies, kicks, and deals. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Slider way out of the zone. Would have hit the right-handed batter. And there's one away. That'll bring up Nick Gonzalez 0 for 3 on the night. But again, I don't expect Bernardino to be the guy that faces Gonzalez. So we'll see. Looks like, yep, there's a pitching change. So I will put him down. Jaden Hill's going to be on the mound for the Rockies. He'll be responsible. Trying to keep the Pirates at 1 run. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this potential exciting finish here in Denver. Make sure again to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe. Again, trying to get to 10,000 by the time this hits 0. The start of the NFL year, as we are 500, again, just under 550 subs away from 10,000. That would be a great milestone. And of course, we'll go from there. But trying to get to 9,500. That would be good. That's good. That's the next goal. So again, thank you guys for hanging out. Again, it is free. And of course, again, I'll be back tomorrow for the Pirates-Rockies Game 3. Even if the Pirates lose tonight, I'll still be here. I am always here. For better or worse, I am here. What was he swinging at? He was swinging at the air, I suppose. Wow, challenge strike call. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go, Colette. Welcome on in. People from Pittsburgh are Pittsburghers. What are people from Reading? Readers, Reddits. This guy. What the heck? Let's go, Jacob. Welcome on in. Arriba. Yep. Again, thank you for the sub. We're back at 94.59. People just sub and unsub. They're going to make me do this to myself. Unbelievable. All right, we're back in action. Well, at least we're about to be. Again, it's going to be Speedy Gonzalez at the plate, a.k.a. Nick Gonzalez. He's 0 for 3 and has struck out twice tonight. And he'll face the new pitcher for the Rockies, Jaden Hill. He's a flame-throwing right-handed pitcher. If I recall, he did pitch against the Pirates in the series in Pittsburgh. Hill readies and delivers. Oh, and it hits Gonzalez! Oh, my gosh! I don't know where it hit him, but it hit him. I was worried it would hit his hand, and that, of course, would just really hurt the Pirates as far as depth. But Hill plunks Gonzalez. And, oh, it hits him Hit him in the left shoulder and the hand. I really hope it didn't hit the hand again. That would just be horrible. Regardless, hit by a pitch. Gonzalez goes to first. Cook is at second. Lau is at third. And that'll bring up Tyler Callahan. 0 for 2 with the walk. Jaden Hill with a 5.19 ERA. Opponent batting average of .262. Let's go, Bucks. Here is the pitch. That's a fastball upstairs. Ball 1 to Callahan. 98 on the fastball. Again, he's got some velocity. For sure. Remember that. Bases loaded, 1 out. Again, the Pirates had bases loaded, nobody out yesterday. Could not push anyone across the pitch. Callahan fouls this back 1-1 to Callahan. No venture to the woods. Hey, I'll do it. I got to do it sometimes. My money says RFK or well, yeah, maybe. It happens, man. 1-1 count to Callahan. Hill readies, kicks, and deals. Inside to Callahan. Callahan, if he stands still, probably gets hits, but you know, it is what it is. 2-1 to Callahan. Two and 1 count as Hill sets, rocks, and fires. Swing and a miss. Fold'em with the changeup. 2-2 to Callahan. On deck for the Pirates is Jake Mangum, who's 1 for 3 on the day. 2-2 as Callahan did step out and steps back in. Hill on the hill for the Rockies. The pitch. And that's once again foul back. It is very windy. Noticing the pants there of the umpire. It is blowing. Not too sure. I'm assuming it's blowing in. Two and 2 to Callahan. Hill sets, kicks, and deals. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the Pirates are down to their last out. And that'll, of course, again, Jake Mangum at the plate. He's 1 for 3 on the night. Oh, man. Thank you for the subs. Appreciate it. 94-61. Mangum at the plate. 1 for 3 of the night. Hill readies, kicks, and deals. Chopper foul. Of course, Mangum has just got to get into the outfield. And he has the speed to beat out an infield hit, but definitely don't want to do that. Just get it over the infield. 0-1 to Mangum. Hill sets, kicks, and deals. Off the plate, 1-1 to Mangum. 86 on the changeup. One and 1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 99 on the sinker. And the Pirates are down to their last strike. One and 2 to Mangum. Hill readies and delivers. That's going to be sent to left. That's going to be a foul ball. And yeah, watch spoilers. Hopefully there's no one spoiling. I promise you, I am calling the game. I will let you know what happens. I'm not going to gatekeep the information. That would just be weird. 1 and 2 count. Hill readies, kicks, and delivers. That's going to be hit to left again. That is a foul ball. Everyone in the stadium's on their feet. Pirates fans, Rockies fans alike. Rocky fans are very much loud, trying to get behind Hill. 1-2. Hill delivers. Tapper to third. And, oh! He's safe! He's trying to call for interference! The third baseman, not too sure who this guy is. Castro's on the game. He's saying that the base runner may have hit the fielder, and they're going to get together. I got to go under. Oh, my goodness. This would be huge. Oh, my gosh. They just called him out, and the game is over. And an interference, and Kelly is losing his mind. Unbelievable. And you have to imagine the Pirates are going to challenge. You have to imagine they're going to challenge. That is a horrible way to end the game. They're calling base runner interference. That is crazy stuff. The game is over. The Pirates lose. Wow. I mean, that is just crazy. Well, Pirates are now below 500. They are now below 500. 38-39. Yeah, I mean, wow. I mean, just look at the replay. Cook is not getting in the way of the guy. That's a pretty bad call, in my opinion. Oh, well. Hey, it happens. That's just the way it goes. Again, the Pirates put themselves in a bad position. That's what it is. Again, you got to put up runs. That's crazy. Again, the umpires didn't call it that way. And that's what's crazy. The umpires didn't call it that way initially, and then they reversed the call. And, yeah, again, it's Rockies 2, Pirates 1, folks. That is the final. You think it was interference? I don't think so. It is what it is, folks. I will catch you guys later. That was a pretty disastrous game regardless. Again, I do believe it should be 2-2 right now, and base is still loaded. But, again, the Pirates had plenty of opportunities earlier and just were outplayed by the Rockies. Folks, again, I will be back tomorrow at 3:10 Eastern, 2:10 Central for the conclusion of the series. Hopefully, I see you guys there. And, again, if you did enjoy any of the broadcast, make sure to subscribe to the channel. It is free. And, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow right here on the Dr. Lay Sports Network. Man, that's a frustrating loss. But, again, I'll be back regardless. Catch you guys later. Good night and take care. Peace and goodbye.
Scoreboard glowing through the summer haze. Crowd still buzzing from the final play. Some teams celebrate, some walk away. But tomorrow brings another game. Fastballs under the city lights. Late night drives and highlight nights. Every inning tells a story new. And we got to live it here with you. One last inning before the lights go low. Another baseball night in the books now. From coast to coast, every team, every town. Dr. Delay signing off for now. From the Bronx to the Western Coast, Chicago Knights and St. Louis Hopes, Dodger blue and Pittsburgh gold. Every season writes its soul. Seattle rain and Texas heat. Atlanta crowds on their feet. 30 teams chasing October dreams. Baseball means more than it seems. Yeah. summer still feels there. And when the final out fades away, we'll see you next time on Dr. Delay. One last inning before the lights go low. Another baseball night in the books now. Thanks for riding with us through every play. Good night from Dr. Delay. One last. One last.
This is the greatest thrill of my life! I'm king of the world! Woohoo! Woohoo! Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game. You play to win the game. You don't play to just play it. That's the great thing about sports. You play to win. And I don't care if you don't have any wins. You go play to win.
That is a disgusting act by Randy Moss.
We couldn't do diddly poo offensively. We couldn't make a first down. We couldn't run the ball. We didn't try to run the ball. We couldn't complete a pass. We sucked. We couldn't stop the run. Every time they got the ball, they went down and got points.
But they are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
The worst episode ever.